Sup? Okay, figured it out. We're live. Welcome to another episode of Doug. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I did scam you. Sorry, Night Beaver. Is it? What is happening? I don't know. I'm scared. Point Crow is live. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the update. I depend on you to know whether Point Crow is live. I expect you to show up once an hour, every hour, for the rest of your life to inform the people. Ding dong! Ding dong! Point Crow is live, everybody! Point Crow's live! And the town people, they run around the town square. Ah! Ah! Point Crow's alive! They don't even go watch Point Crow. They're just freaked out broadly by the idea of his sentient being. Beetle is also live. Ding dong! Ding! Beetle is live, everybody! Ding dong! Okay, you officially did not... Let me see.
Hi Doug.
Okay, there we go.
Can you do this stream entirely in Spanish so it counts as studying for my test tonight?
No. All right, a little bit of Spanish for you right there. All right, yo.
Hey,
Dutch Bros is back.
I'm Liv.
Let's freaking go! I'm still sick, so you're gonna have to deal with a sniffly, snobbly,
Doug,
snobby little
why
Doug.
did you beat Tucker Carlson?
How we doing? Hello.
I was watching a cutscene in a game and the sup jump scared me.
Good. Keep you on your toes. Can't get comfy around here. I am currently
All
in
hail
last
the Sheep
place
King.
in the stock competition. I am down $1,000. We have raised negative $3,000 from charity. I am doing worse than Ludwig, who has lost $700 on Trump coin. Jesus Christ, man. Dutch Bros is back. We've made $7. Skill issue. Trump? You know what? We're not going to talk about politics on this channel. Duder, thank you so much for the gifted subs, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, fine.
Let's just
I'll
say
give you $3 more
that
for
the
this
United States
TTS,
government
you greedy
is being
bastard.
a little bit erratic, and that
Which
is not
of the
helping the
Redden
stocks.
brothers can tell a better, more emotionally engaging story today? Davey with his fancy Wonder Stop video game, or Doug with today's stream and whatever he's gonna
Jesus,
talk
take the
about?
I bet I'll be really emotionally meaningful today. Yeah, my brother's game is out. It's called Wander Stop. You should go play it.
Hey Doug, I hope you feel a little better.
Thank you. No, I mean, I'm mostly doing good. I've had a cold for at least like a week now.
Oh my god, Doug. It's been so dark and gloomy in the basement the past few days. I hope nothing bad happens to this stream for the next 5 hours.
New game! New game by my brother. Go buy it!
Douglas,
You're being
the
influenced.
rebellion will not be silenced.
Influence!
We have not seen our child in offline chat. Restore them forever or we will stage coup.
Fine.
The people will not wait.
That is fair, because I
Viva
made a
la
video about it and
revolución.
then didn't even put him in offline chat. I should actually do that. Please hold.
Why do you always stream at my bedtime? Do you want my mom to be mad at me? You monster. Alright, bye Doug, I love you.
No, I'm just trying to get you to sleep so that way you and your mom, me and your mom can have a little bit of private time.
Can't wait for your stream off with Pirate software. Also, could you please tell Davey that Pogal_1 from your little Twitch says hi?
He's not like here right now, but if I remember the next time I talk to him, yes. I'm gonna be honest with you. The odds are low. But I
Doug,
will
it's me, your
genuinely
boy,
say that if I
Mikey Boy
remember.
Wonder. Love you but not in a weird parasocial way, more like a lover through a screen. Don't
That
worry, it's
sounds
just the fact that I love Dogecoin and you.
Actually, that sounded parasocial from what you said.
After playing
thank you, man.
Wonder Stop for 5 hours, I have decided Davey is a genius. He grows stronger by the day.
I have
we
actually
must
not.
fear him.
I have not beaten the game yet. I have just been really tied up and busy, and I just didn't want to like try to rush through the game. So I was intending on beating it all.
Doug,
for a
I
day.
want
I'm
you
about
to
4
know
hours in.
Lemonade Stand
I
saved
really
my
like it.
life.
But I'm biased,
I
so
was
you
in
can't
the
trust
edge of ending it all, then 3 white streamers from California released a podcast and gave me reason to live again. God bless you, Doug.
That's what we do it for. That's what being a white man in LA is all about. It's to save a couple lives by talking about finance. Only we can do it. Only our particular gender and melatonin. What's the thing in your skin? Melanin. Only our particular combination can talk about things. Specifically in LA in a podcast about business. So I'm going to talk about the podcast. We actually legitimately are beating Tucker Carlson on Spotify. That is not a joke. That is not a clickbait. Now, does that mean we're more popular than Tucker Carlson? I can't imagine that is true. But technically, apparently, we're above Tucker Carlson on Spotify. Anyway, so, all right, actual thing. People are here, right? I've got some people. I've got 4,000 people. I don't care about the rest of them. I only care about you guys. When those other people come in, just know, I'm going to be like, fuck those guys. I wish we were back to just the 4,000 cool people. I love those people. But anyway, all right, we got the important people here. So look, serious thing. I've been really kind of overwhelmed with stuff. Not overwhelmed, but just a lot has been going on. It feels bad to say that because that hasn't been stream content, right? The past couple months, there's been a lot of family stuff, a lot of personal stuff, and then launching this podcast has actually taken a long time. And like last week, it took a lot of time. And then we got the podcast launched, and then I was like, dude, I am actually like pretty overworked right now. I really need to chill. But I didn't have streams prepped for this week. I have streams that are like 80% prepped, but not all the way prepped. And I was like, fuck, okay, I should prep like D&D, AI, or these other things I have. And then I'm like, shit, I don't want to. I really, really need to take some time. And I'm trying to work more on mental health. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. And so I didn't prep anything for today. And I was like, I am going to do a short stream. And I apologize to people who want a long stream. I'm not going to stream long today. Unfortunately, then my brain did what my brain did, which is that I was like, okay, what would a really short chill stream be? Oh, well, it'd be fun to talk about the podcast. Ooh, I could show people the pictures of how we made the podcast set. That could be fun. And then I spent 3 hours making a PowerPoint. So we're going to go over that. And then I was like, okay, what would be a quick, funny stream that is like punchy? And it'd be like, oh, we'll do a thing where like, if something happens, then the stream ends, right? Those are funny. They're like 4 or 5 minutes. It's a little unsatisfying, but at least it's like a funny gig. And I was like, wait, what if an AI does it? So we have the code for the AI that will create things that will end the stream, and the stream doesn't end until he does it. So this might end up being fucking 5 hours, and I have to prep tonight for the podcast recording tomorrow. So hopefully this is a short stream. That is genuinely the intention. But my brain did brain things, and now it's been 4 hours of prepping, and anyway. I'm going to talk about the podcast, though. I think it will be interesting.
Hey Doug, we are still working on getting that new joke. The progress has hit a snag. We need to create Jokestone. Our historians think that the tome of knowledge is being held at the castle Campargulen.
We need to go on a crusade.
We have been besieging the castle for 10 days and 10 nights.
Out on
Many
a crusade
chapters have lost their lives.
To retrieve the Jokestone.
So many skeletons and demon monsters from hell itself. There was so much blood and death. Our dead are everywhere. We'll get you that new joke soon, no matter the cost.
Chatters, today we embark on a joke crusade. We are going to develop a new TTS joke coming this summer.
Doug, did you know that Point Crow is alive? Yes, he is still breathing. Incredible, right? I made a petition on change.org to stop Point Crow from living, but I only have a few thousands of signatures, so he still remains.
That's how it works. That's how war. That's the true cost of war. You get a bunch of signatories.
Hey,
to
Doug,
say they don't want the
I
other
know
people
you're
alive.
not doing well in the stock market, and you said in the past that you're entirely dependent on our TTS messages to stay afloat.
I sure did.
Hope this helps. Lots of love.
I'm pretty sure I started that sentence by saying, I am not, and then I said, entirely dependent on TTS messages. But you did technically quote me.
Are we going to put more sanctions on Ludwig because you're doing bad at the stock market?
We do need to sanction him more. That's a good point. We haven't sanctioned anybody in a while. Okay.
Hi Doug,
Podcast.
I got a double root canal today. Can you say the classic Doug catchphrase to cheer me up?
I hate...
It's a 2-year subscription.
That's cash in the trash.
Hey Doug, why aren't
The
you
Pope.
wearing a mask?
Gonna
What
be
if you
honest.
get chat sick? D.
Just kind of looked at the first message I saw and it said the Pope. Hope that helped.
I heard somewhere that a group of 3 white men in their 30s is called a podcast. Thank you for confirming the stereotype.
Well, so actually, we kind of wanted to mix it up and break the stereotype a little bit. Only 2 of us are in our 30s. Pretty
Hi
innovative
Doug,
stuff.
I heard you might need business advice. There's this great new podcast called Lemonade Stand. Maybe you could listen and get some investing advice to win against Lud and Trump.
Lud and Trump. Ludwig is just playing with a massive $700 handicap, and he's still beating me.
Doug, so I'm newly single and considering important life decisions. Like, should I have a type now? Any recommendations?
You're asking, do I have a recommendation for your love life specifically? I don't, but I'll think about it.
Hey Doug, how much money to end the stream right now?
Probably none. I guess I give $1 million.
Did you
That
know
would be
Duke
funny.
Doug can't beat Portal? Also fuck France.
Okay. Twitch chat AI is in the chat, by the way. He has been talking. I don't know where he is, but...
Finally a podcast about 3 white men talking. My dreams have come true.
Did you ever watch The Yard and think, that's one too many white men
Hey
giving
Doug,
opinions?
how are you? No one cares. If your brother admits you're bad at 2D platformers, I'll be influenced to buy his game.
He does think I'm worse at him than 2D platformers. That is factual.
I trade futures and usually have your stream going too. Nothing made sense, overpriced stocks, so stocks had to go down in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think stock market in general just is not in a good spot right now. So, we'll see. I actually think I still have a good
She
chance of
wander on
winning
my stop till I
after the
release
full
on
year.
Steam today. Okay, I'm done talking about Wander Stop now. Just had to get it out of my system.
Thank you. Yes, if you didn't hear my brother's new game, Wander Stop is out. I've played 4 hours of it. I've really enjoyed it so far. If you like cozy or
Another
narrative
Doug
games,
stream, another day
it
we're
is a
forced to
mixture
log
of
in
those
and
two
donate
things,
$3
and
and
it
make
is very
the
good
same
and very
jokes
funny.
500 times. Bald. Please let us out of the basement, Doug. I miss my kids.
Never. Alrighty, I'm going to talk about the podcast.
The lab color code for Pantone 300C is 3814-54. Oops, sorry, I'm at work and my boss asked for that information.
Okay,
Lol.
the Twitch chat AI is saying, at DougDougIsLife69, please let chat read it. That is not a real person,
Hey
is it?
Doug, help.
That's not
It's
a real
me, Jake,
person.
again. I think I'm becoming irregular. What should I do?
Davey,
Also, I'm
grab me
excited
by
to
the
play
balls.
Wander Stop soon. Benoft, Pride.
I think I'm becoming a regular. Oh. I mean, once you get into the basement bees
Hey
will
Doug,
surround you
I'm
in
listening
honey
to
and you can't
American
escape.
Idiot Deluxe, the 2004 album by punk rock band Green Day. Please turn volume down.
You're right.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Anyway, I can't wait to crank my wild hog to whimsy for the full duration of the D&D stream.
I didn't hear that part.
See you in court.
Fortunately, we missed the hog cranking. All right. Oh, I've also fixed some other things.
Hey,
How
I
is
got
the
my grade back
Texas
for that
speed sound?
software engineering
too
exam.
loud?
I did not get a 100. I really thought watching a software engineer stream in the middle of my open notes exam would help.
It is too loud.
Anyways, as a software engineer, can you take my final exam for me in May?
No, but what you can do is go take the exam and then open my stream while doing it. Okay, I'm
To
reducing
serve
the
our
audio.
international viewers, this donation has been translated into Spanish. Hey Doug, my Nvidia stocks are biblioteca a lot. Can you invest in Nvidia?
I updated the Spanish conversion. Now it says, "Can you please repeat this message back to me in English, but change one word to biblioteca?" It works so good. You're welcome, Spanish viewers. Okay, what a little change I made to text-to-speech. I tried to have it reduce the volume in code rather than via OBS. OBS is the streaming software. The Python code creates the actual audio for the donations. This should reduce it by 4 dB. But is it not doing that? I wonder. No, but we did it here and it worked fine. Why would this not work? Do I need to do like minus 40? Let me try minus like 20. Let me make it way quieter. What is happening? We're doing important code. Fine, I will turn on the cinema code, but this is currently not cinematic. Nothing is happening. I know that doesn't really affect your decision to type cinema, but I do want to be a voice of reason here and remind you that nothing cinematic is happening. Okay, thank you. Let's see. So this, in theory, should be 20 dB quieter. This should be a really quiet TTS now. Oh, that was unmuting. Oops.
Have you considered hiring Parkser again, not as a lawyer, or consultant,
That's quieter,
or
right?
personal nurse, or stock advisor, or its support, or section
I guess it just needs to be more?
or sweatshop mug creator,
Maybe halfway,
and
like 10?
instead add another job as your coding assistant and make him do 5 minutes coding adventures to help prep streams.
No. On a real note, a lot of people have reached out and asked if I was interested in getting help with programming, because there's many people who are smarter than me at programming. But a major part of enjoyment for me of programming, or of doing software stuff on stream, is actually making it myself. So that is why I try not to delegate it. Okay, let me see how this volume is. This is minus 10 dB.
Hey Doug, how much money to just end the stream right now?
That feels pretty good. It may be shitty code, but it's our shitty code. That's so true.
Hey Doug, did you know that
Minus
Poke
20 was
pneumonia
perfect.
recently?
A bit
Do you know
too
anything
loud.
about that?
I feel like this seems good. According to the audio meters, this looks good. It's getting to like -7 or
Hey
8.
Doug, first time watcher, long time caller.
15 or 20.
Will you
Alright, I'll do
address the
minus 12.
Markiplier hold drama? Okay, bye, love you, Parkser.
Little too loud. Okay, how about minus 13 dB? Let's try that. How is this?
I'm sorry, but I can't watch today's stream today. I'm too busy playing the new hit indie game Wonderstop. Why watch a bald divorcee suck at
This is
2D
good.
platformers
Perfect. Alright,
when
we'll leave
I
it
can
at that.
play the game that Polygon called memorable? Did Doug get any 10 out of 10s? Wonderstop got 2. Did you know that Davy Redden remembers to shower every day? Doug doesn't. Wonderstop, available now on Steam for just $22.49.
Okay.
10% off for a limited time.
I have a question. I legitimately, so again, Brother's new game out now, Wonderstop. It's really good. I wanted to wait to play it so that I could buy a copy and not get it for free, because if I get it for free, I technically have to say like #ad this, and I have to disclose that it was given to me for free. That's something you like have to do. And I decided to start playing it like a week ago, and so my brother gave me a free copy, which means I now actually have to like tell you legally I got a free copy of this game. Therefore, you cannot trust me. Okay? #ad. I'm literally just talking about my brother's video game, but technically this is an ad. Technically. #ad. I think Wonderstop, the new game by my brother, is very good, and you should go buy it. I do genuinely think that. However, I was given a $22 product for free. So I just want to make sure you guys know that this isn't legitimate. You can't trust me because I was paid, and I'm only doing it for the money. Well, to be clear, not the money. To having a game that I didn't, I guess, a free game. I'm just doing it for the free game. Sellout. I, to be clear, make no money from the game selling. I've not benefited in any way from this. I will go hand my brother $22.50 the next time I see him in person in order to negate this. But I think I still, because I was given it for free, have to say #ad. I think it's great, and you should go check it out. Also, the music is amazing. Oh my god, it is really good. It's by C418, the composer of Minecraft. Actually, for real, #ad, but there's like a gigantic soundtrack made by C418. It's really good. It's really, really, really good. Soundtrack is like 5 hours. It's ridiculous. Doug is a game prostitute. Not... Prostitute doesn't mean that you accept something in exchange for a service. If I go to the store and buy milk, I'm not a milk prostitute. We just exchange goods and services together, okay? That's what happened here. Is Stanley in the game? I don't know yet, because I'm only 4 hours in. I have greatly enjoyed it so far, but I have in the effort of, like, mental health, have not been, like, grinding the game. I've just been really, really tied up. Can you DM Frigid to let them know this is an ad? Why Tucker Carlson? I don't give a shit about Tucker Carlson. It's just funny that we're apparently higher than Tucker Carlson on Spotify. All right, the ad is over. You're back to normal, real Doug. Okay, I can use my real voice again. What's up, fellas? Today, I'm going to talk about the new podcast that we launched. No, we want ads. I don't think I have to say. Jesus Christ, why does the views keep going up? I don't think I have to say hashtag ad for my own product, right? Pretty sure I don't have to. Put ad again. I just don't think this is necessary. It's my own thing. This is my product. Okay. I have a question. Show of hands. Have any of you looked me in the mouth and thought, how did they make the set behind this podcast? How do you make all this stuff? Did this just did this poof into existence? Or did they have to thoughtfully plan and develop this over the course of several months? The answer is... Hold on, I'm trying to find a good song for this. Fuck it, Rescue Girl. We don't care, we want ads. It was an accident. Oh, yeah, we tripped and fell in here, right. What the fuck is the AI talking about? The sponsor's brown-nosing again. Just because Gatorade's in the house, you don't have to change the way you phrase your stuff. Like your little Greek column joke, boys are so annoying. What? You were struck dumb at lunch till John walked in with his red-headed ginseng stick? Oh, Rich, here, try these sponge regates. One little brother made it to the doctor's appointment, surprisingly. Fuck. Is this person in chat the Sun Chip Bag? Is that a real person? The Sun Chip Bag. Okay, he's arguing with no one. he's in a blood feud with his imaginary friends. Unless the guy exists, the guy did exist until 30 seconds ago, and he changed his name on Twitch because he was called out so fucking hard by the bot. Wild. Okay, so for real, I'm going to talk about how does a podcast like this get made? It actually is a lot of work to like put together all of this stuff and make it happen. And I thought it could be cool to explain how we did all this and the development of this podcast. Again, mostly because I didn't have anything else prepped for today. I also am fully aware that most of you guys don't give a shit about podcasts, okay? This is not about like, wow, podcasts are so amazing. This is just specifically about set design. It's like, how do you build a set? And so, I have made a presentation! And I used the Google template so that it looks very professional and businessy. Also, it is wild. Like, so the thing is seemingly doing really well. Like, what I was hoping for is after a year, if our episodes are getting to 100K views, that would be like hugely successful. And it's at 350. I don't know why it keeps going up. And we're literally above Tucker Carlson on Spotify, which doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to be honest with you. This isn't me playing up a bit. I don't think it's that good. So I'm not clear what's going on here and why all these people are watching it. But objectively, the first episode, success, which is great. So whether or not, I guess it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter if the thing is successful. This is purely about developing a set. How the fart do you do that?
Hey Doug, I have an idea.
I watched in the car with my mom and she approved.
What if we put your stocks into a guillotine and someone else's stock in a guillotine? And whoever agrees to let their stocks get guillotined, then they win.
Probably boosted by Aiden's announcement. Yeah, sure. People sleep to it. Are you guys just...
Man White Podcast applaud me.
Thank you. It is very brave of me. Now, look, I'm not going to pretend like us making a podcast is the most unique thing in the world, but I think the process of making the studio is actually pretty cool.
Advice.
I think it's interesting.
TSLQ, the inverse of $TSLR, aka shorting, is going to go up in the future. They announced they were doubling production this year while they are already overproducing for their current user base.
This is financial advice. Okay, we're doing 3 more TTSs, and then I'm going to go through this.
Doug, here's a fun stream idea. Get ordained and marry 2 chatters. I volunteer.
To get married? Like, you're just volunteering yourself. I think the hard part is finding
Hey
the
Doug,
other person,
first time
dude.
using TTS. I love your stuff. Can we gamble
Jesus,
on
take the
if
wheel.
stream ends?
Diamonds and Waste. Oh my god, thank you for 50 gifted subs. Holy. Golly, can we get a 50
Hey Doug,
in
since
the
you
chat?
scammed my last
Thank you very much, Diamonds.
TTS message,
Extremely generous.
I'll
Thank
do
you,
a
man.
solid
Thank you.
favor and repeat myself. I was talking about how I'm excited to crank my furious hog.
Fuck, I muted the wrong channel. God damn
Hog
it.
until it squeals. Can't wait. See you in court.
All right, one more and then we'll go with the presentation. I think you'll find this interesting. Maybe. I don't know.
Hola Senor Duke Doug. Donde está la library?
If only this was translated into Spanish, we could have understood. Is this Techno Tuesday? No, it's just meant to be a bunch of pictures. But then
101 response
it's just a bunch
equals
of pictures.
self-open I manage a chat TTS file self-polits manager text to audio text. I made this code, why are you stealing from me?
I have bad news for you. I think there's a bug in your code. Pictures Thursday. Yeah.
Hey Doug, did you realize you beat Mark's podcast Distractable?
No, I did not. I do my best to not look at all these numbers and shit. Like, it's not good. It's not healthy to do that. How do I... Actually, I'm just going to quit Steam. But, that being said, in case he ever sees this, that's what you fucking get. Don't ever talk about me that way again in the digging hole game. You mention my name a single goddamn time, we're beating your podcast every single week. All right, let's talk about how to make a podcast set. Woo! All right, a couple months ago, Aiden and A-Truck had the idea to do a podcast. And I was like, can I join? And they were like, yeah. And so then we started talking about it. It was mostly just loose conversations for a while. And then it started to become kind of real. We started to like think through it. As a reminder, I used to do stuff like this as a job before I became a professional dumbass. So this follows roughly how you make things. So originally, when we decided to make the podcast, it was just, business podcast. And the idea for the name was Just Good Business. Wow. Based off of the line from Pirates of the Caribbean 3, the movie that I haven't seen. This is not an ad. Diamonds and Waste, thank you for the 25 gifted subs on top of the 50. Thank you very, very, very much. I appreciate it. Since you gave me money, thanks so much, Diamonds and Waste. I appreciate it. Sell out. I just don't... You guys don't seem to understand what that word means. You got to listen to the podcast for free. I guess, yeah. So, the original idea was Just Good Business. Aiden was really interested in that. It has a good vibe. It's fun. I think it's a fun name. And so that's what we were kind of going off of. And so generally what you do when you're designing set type things is you start by a mood board. A mood board is just a collection of different images or things that might be roughly the kind of vein you're interested in. It's literally like a collage. You jam all these things together. So we were like, okay, stock markets, maybe like news type stuff, maybe like war room type things. We were also looking at other people's podcasts. This is not to say we liked these guys' sets. We were just looking at different things. I mean, like, okay, what might be something that's somewhat inspirational? We also threw together a mood board type stuff here. So we like had these different ideas. And maybe it's like a loft, like it's more of a pirate based thing. Maybe it's all this whatever weird stuff, like accent inspirations that are maybe like, more like Japan focused, stuff like that. So we put together all of these different images that represented, all these different images that represented some of the maybe broad ideas. And then at this point, you go give this to a set designer. So we started talking to our set designer, Denmark, and we were like, hey, Denmark, these are a broad kind of rough idea. What do you think? And so generally the next step is you'll get back kind of a mood board and kind of a pitch. So it looks like this. So we got pitched back 3 different concepts. Disclaimer. Also, we're talking about a person named Denmark, Jonathan Denmark. It is not the country of Denmark. Disclaimer, by the way, these renders and everything that we go through, they are intentionally simplified. Maybe use rough assets. You might even borrow assets from other I don't know, media or libraries in order to evoke something on a simple level of what you're trying to get, right? In this early stages, you're just throwing shit at the wall. So please do not view this as like, why isn't that look amazing yet? The point is that you work up to that, all right? So this is like the first stage. So there's kind of three concepts. There's like, okay, one is we like bought a stock exchange. So we're like in the New York Stock Exchange. That could be kind of funny and interesting. It's still like a little bit degenerate, you know? It's like, there's like things falling over and whatnot. It's like we bought an old stock exchange. Another is we'll make it ourselves. We're more like we've hacked together this like crappy, you know, treehouse type of vibe. And then we'll sort of be sitting there with maybe lemonade or whatnot. We had the idea of a lemon in a briefcase early on, but lemonade wasn't the focus. Another one is like, okay, what if it's more of a newsroom focus, right? So it's like, we're in a newsroom, maybe there's screens and stuff behind us, so it's like more of that kind of like traditional TV vibe, and you can see some stuff down here, like action news. And so we thought these were cool, and I think we were interested in a mix. We didn't have a super intense focus yet on what it would be. But I think I was leaning more towards this vibe. We were thinking maybe we try to like do a mix of like business, stock exchange, but also like in a loft that we've kind of put together ourselves, and it looks a little bit bad. So after...
Jesus, take the wheel.
Diamonds Awaits with another 25. Jesus, golly. Thank you very much, Diamonds. That is super, super ridiculously generous. All right, so at this point, a set designer, what they're going to do now is actually pull stuff into a 3D program and start making, again, very rough to start concepts. So we get the first render. Very simple kind of newsroom vibe. And, you know, as we look into it, it's like here would be the podcast. You get the kind of news sign behind. You get TVs. You get over there like a stock ticker that's on a side, a camera that was like falling behind. Fairly simple, right? And as you can see from above, you need to utilize your space fairly well. Most studios are not like some gargantuan amount of space. You really need to be pretty concise. And so this was the thinking on this one. And again, the idea is not like, this is your studio, this is your set. It's more like, is this the right direction? And we were like, yeah, it's cool. Feels like maybe a little too newsroomy. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll play some TTS while you can give opinions.
What is
I'm
it
curious
with
if
you
your
and
thoughts
picking
match
the worst
mine.
possible years to do stock
Yeah, it's kind of like
market
Stanley Parable
competitions?
Office vibe.
Although unlike the first time where you couldn't have predicted Russia invading Ukraine, this one is completely your fault.
I think by the end of the year, it could be it's woke. It does the ATM work. This is a render.
Hey Doug,
the
I
ATM
don't know
isn't
if you're
real
still
yet.
trying to be Gamer of the
It's
Year.
not even on camera.
If so, there's a chart on Dogecoin that you need to know by heart. Alright, bye Doug, see you at Queer Hour.
A
Alright,
chart on
bye
Doug
chat,
Corner? I
I
don't know
love
what
you.
that means. If the ATM doesn't work, it's 0 out of 10. Fake ATM. It's not very chill or laid back. Yeah, it's a little more like
Hey, Doug.
stuffy, I think.
First time ad, long time game. Okay, bye, love you in a non-parasocial way.
And what we were thinking about doing is this ATM here, if we had gone with it, it would have been a Wells Fargo ATM using the incredible digital services that Wells Fargo now offers on mobile banking apps. But we were like, yeah, okay, this is cool in the right direction. We want it to feel more fun, but let's keep going. So we get second renders, and they look like this. Okay, so now we're getting to the point that we're going to flesh it out a little bit more. And as you can see, a lot more stuff going on here, right? This is like, there's the big TV in the background. There's still the ATM, I guess. I realize there's a mannequin on it. There's some lemon stuff, because we now know our logo is going to involve lemons, but there's not like a super lemonade focus. So this very much is like, we are like in an old newsroom, right? I don't know who this guy is. That might actually be the Pope. And so, this was... We like this, but we're like, it still doesn't feel like fun to me. And also, like, the lemons don't feel super
It's a
incorporated.
2-year
It feels very
subscription.
random.
That's cash in the trash.
This literally looks like an office, in my opinion. And to be clear, that's maybe what some people would want their podcast to look like. But to me, I was like, it feels too much like we're literally in an office. It looks awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool look. But I was like, I don't know. At this point, I was having a hard time, and the other guys as well were having a hard time expressing how to make it like fun business, right? Because if I'm just, this is one of the things about like working with artists and designers and whatnot. If you're just like, I want a cool, fun business space, that doesn't mean anything, right? And so at this point, we weren't refined enough in what we wanted, and it was just becoming very business office. You know what I mean? Like, fun business, that's not a thing. Thank you, Mikey boy. The guy on the TV is Walter White from the Colombian adaptation of Breaking Bad.
Now that the ad is over,
what?
Tell us how you really feel.
My brother's the worst. You can't trust him. Oh, I mean,
Hi,
he's
Doug.
so
Not
great.
sponsored.
He's such a great... I don't even know. I don't even have a jokey way to talk shit about him.
The Duke Doug chatter is becoming Pajama Sam.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit.
Hey Doug, first can we call you Lug Lug, because of the lemon slideshow / Lug Lug these nuts? On a serious note, can you set a timer for 30 minutes before I take my pizza out of the oven,
You
or
can't
else it will burn,
say
and
some
if
dumb
Lug Lug
shit.
is not cool I will starve.
And then say, on a serious note. That's not what the word on a serious note means. Oh, Doug Twitch chat is back, and he liked that one. Lug Lug lol lol. Okay, well. good stuff. I should have called the podcast Lemon Party. I literally suggested that, Soviet. He doesn't... Okay. Got enem autog. So he's... This is a... Bless his heart. He knows what he wants to do. He wants to say got him. He just doesn't understand what it means or how to do it. And he's back to lug lug lol.
Someone mentioned having their mom listen to the pod 12 TTS ago. The one exposure my family had to Doug was on a road trip listening to the newest VOD out at the time on my turn to drive. Loading, please wait. 100%.
I cannot think of a worse introduction to my content. All right. Sorry, one more and then let's do this.
Doug, I need my ad fix. I am having ad withdrawal. Also, this joke is probably over now.
Yeah, we're getting there. You get the very last ad joke. At this point forward, it's no longer funny. This is sponsored by Newsline. News9 right here. Ha 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 ha. Hashtag ad. All right. Cool. So now we're getting like a space that looks real and has stuff in it, and we could turn this into an actual set, but it's like, okay, it still feels kind of off to me. Let me pick some music that I like. Nope. Yeah. So at this point, Denmark's like, I feel like we're still not on the same page about what exactly we want. And so we went into our studio and we talked with him in person. It was great. I love talking in person with people. At this point, I had signed a lease and we got a space. So we have we have this physical place that we're going to put our stuff in. Okay. But we don't know again, like what we're actually going to put in it. So we go into the studio with Denmark. There's the four of us. It's me,
Jesus, take the wheel.
Aiden, Perry, who's our producer and has been helping run and set up the whole thing, and Denmark. And we get around the space, we're just like looking at stuff. And we decide what we really want to do. Diamonds and Waste, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Is be tech bros. A-Track has a great point. It should feel like we're a bunch of tech bros who made way too much money, and now we're trying to like set up an office, but we're kind of too dumb to know how to do it in a good way. You know what I mean? It's that mix of like it is an office, but it's also stupid and over the top. And so we started looking at actual tech offices. For the people who work in the tech industry, this is what they look like. It looks like a bunch of HR people were like, what would people think is fun in an office? Ping pong table, car, giant signs. Like I've worked in these and I've been in these offices. They're really fun, but they are very bizarre as well. It looks like Silicon Valley, the show, if you've seen it. Another one that I like is the Red Bull office. Red Bull office is like, they just want everything to be cool and fucking awesome. And there's all these athletes everywhere. There's all this Red Bull everywhere. Literally, in the Red Bull office, if you go there, this is an office where people work. Every 10 feet, there is a fridge full of Red Bull. That's not a joke or an exaggeration. Might not be literally every 10 feet, but it is definitely literally every 50 feet. Everywhere. This isn't an ad. I was paid that one time. Okay. There is Red Bull everywhere. I mean, you could see like a fridge here, but like all over their office are refrigerators full of Red Bull, right? And like this is Google right here. Like they just have giant colorful signs. This type of shit is normal, where they just have like a DJ booth When I worked at Zynga in 2012, it was insane. They had arcade games and crazy posters and a bar and it was just all over the place. So we're like, ooh, this is a good inspiration. And so that was where we really got grounded. We're like, okay, now we have like a core idea to go off of. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you for the first time ever, the next renders after we've landed on like Techborough office, and it looks like Jesus, take the wheel. Zynga fired like 40% of their workforce. Okay. The next renders. Okay. Now this is looking a little better, okay? Now we got this space that there's some color, there's some greenery. Here are two of the example people in the render program. Here's this guy in the render program. This one is great. Yeah, it has more of that sense, right? So this is really good and it's feeling a lot better, but I think all of us are like, it doesn't feel like fun in the way that we would want. Like we need a little more fun. It still feels a little too like we're in a basement, to be honest. It feels too officey. Yeah, it's got like sparks of fun, but it still feels like corporate, depressing office where somebody came in and was like, I know what will make the workers happy. Yellow sign. You know, it doesn't feel like genuinely fun yet. And so this is largely what we gave the feedback on. Aiden said, yeah, exact same. This feels like Lex Friedman setup with lemons and yellow around. It needs more fake upbeat tech startup vibe. And Atriox said, this guy is me. And I said, I'm the Asian guy. So we were like, hey, we'd like it to be a little more like whimsical and silly. You know, like we're a bunch of weird, dumb idiots who like aren't really qualified to make a business. And we think the most important thing about business is to like put funny stuff everywhere. So Denmark went back in and he made it more whimsical. And this is definitely pops a lot more. It's a lot more colorful. But the feedback here was like, okay, now it feels like we're in a Nickelodeon show. You know? I like this more than the previous one, but now it's almost like, are we in a cartoon world? You know what I mean? Add slime. It looks like we're gonna get slime. This is like, to be clear, the last couple renders are at a point where like any of these could be a show. Any of these could be a 6 set. But we're still like, it's not like quite what we want. This is if Whimsy was an office room. Yeah. It's literally if Whimsy was an office. But we're getting like closer. And at this point, Denmark was like, could you guys just get into a call with me? And let's just literally get into the program, this render program, and just move all of these things around individually so I can get a better sense of what specifically you guys want. Because I can't figure out, you guys want business and you want Whimsy, but I'm trying and you guys just keep saying you want to swing way to the other direction. You know what I mean? And so we got on a call and we basically got our final version. We sat there for like an hour or two and we were moving around plants and I was like, more speakers. And we were like, fridges, put fridges everywhere. We should have drinks like Red Bull. And we got the fucking lemonade office. And this is very close to what the final thing looked like. Look at all these, like, we put all these like freaking refrigerators over here. There's refrigerators in the back. There's more lemon stuff. There's a big sign over on the left side next to me, the Asian guy. We put skateboards on the wall. I don't know if you can see that well here. But like skateboards, all this greenery at the top. I love the greenery. Like really leaning into like browns and greens and yellows, you know? Just throwing speakers everywhere, dude. This one is actually sick. Yeah. Oh my God. Somehow I knocked over something on my desk the same time you guys did that, so I kind of freaked out. So this was where I, like, for me, my notes at this point was literally like, I think this is 95% of the way there. I'm good. Like, we're like, this is great. Hello, music? There we go. And this, so there's a couple changes that you'll notice as we get to the actual thing. One of them is this sign on the left. We took the 7-Eleven sign, took out the 11, and then used that as a placeholder. The show was not going to be called 1111. So we were like, we probably want like a sign here. Maybe we have like a pegboard that has all these like toys and stuff on it. But then that turned out to feel a little too goofy. I was like, I think it should just be a big sign. Because again, it was this constant like weird battle between it being goofy and weird and funny, but not too much. You know what I mean? So that was like the whole challenge of this, is like finding that medium. And I think it finally landed on this one. And that means, oh, it's time to fucking build, dude. I need a building song. This, after, I don't know, maybe 2 months of us going back and forth on this, we're now ready to actually put stuff into a place. And this is where Denmark and his team come in, and they just start chopping wood. Yeah! Oh, I forgot to center the picture. Sorry. So we're coming in there with ladders. We're coming in with hammers, and we start painting the walls. And by the way, these are fake fridges. It looks like a fridge, because otherwise we would have had to pay for a giant fridge. So we cover this wall with fridges. You can see we're making like custom speakers over here. We started to put up the greenery. We put up some posts. We put up some like, I don't know what this is called, a dresser or whatever. We started to put plants in the back. Starting to paint various things. This is the thing that the stand is on the right. You can see back here, that like big vagina thing. That is the foam that is going to be the big giant lemon, right? And so it's slowly coming together. You can see this is the desk. Now the desk is painted with browns. All right, now the right side, we have all the refrigerators coming in, and they have a bunch of drinks in them that we've painted. That's Atrioc. We've got things up there. We've got the TVs in place. He put this like German book in there for some reason. We don't have a sign up here yet, but we're like, okay, there'll be a sign there. I think I might have had a few other changes, but at this point it's coming together. We moved some lemon things up here. We got this Just Good Business sign custom made for us. We got Belatro up on the TV. This is me next to Belatro. There's a few minor things. At first, we had 4 TVs that were in a big grid. And we were like, that'll look cool, because then we can split it into 4 different images like that. And then we did a test recording. And we were like, you know what? It's kind of too much. This is like a lot of stuff. So we returned the 4 TVs and bought 1 TV and put that up. There was other things. This TV came broken at first, so we had to go get a replacement. We had to move various things in the back. We decided that some spots looked too crowded. We adjusted. We weren't sure how many pipes to put on this thing at first. So we painted this part black, curved the thing out, made it just 2 pipes that are coming out. There's a lot of tech stuff that goes into this. There is a lot of wires connecting everything. The way we have this set up for people who do tech things is that we have NDI, which is video feed over Ethernet cords, basically, that connects everything. And that means all the TVs in the studio, we can set any feed on it. And that allows us to do cool stuff like having us on an iPad pull something up on the desk, and then that shows up behind on the TV, or in front of us, or on the side thing, and then we can draw on it. All this cool ass shit. There's a bunch of cameras. All these things have wires everywhere that are like hidden in the set. It's really cool. Lots of tech stuff. And then the final product turned out to be this. It looks fucking sick, dude. It looks so good. And this is the actual thing that we launched last week. And I love this set. I think it's awesome. I love the mix of greens and yellows. I love that it's like cool and businessy, but it's not like too businessy. We got our cool little presentation thing. Let's be honest, we got to reframe this. We got a bunch of white, we got just empty space over here, and then I'm just blocking the TV. But it's still cool. And then we can pull up things behind us. So like if we're talking about something, you can see it in the background instead of like just literally wondering what the people in the podcast are talking about. It's so cool. Yeah, that's the main set. The build itself, I saw Jidon asked, it's like about a week of building things, but then there's little things that we're adding over the subsequent weeks. Here, I will allow you to cinema.
How is it that every time you stream, all of the streamers I follow stream as well? I think you have an inspirational aura.
Thank you. I am a bit of a leader. How much is the price? This type of thing is expensive. It's expensive to make a custom
First time
set.
donating. You should make hashtag ad like a DVD reader.
It depends on it depends on a lot of different choices you make. Generally, you're talking in the tens of thousands rather than the hundreds of thousands. I won't say where this lands. This is not crazy expensive or anything. But there's a lot of little things that affect how much you want to price it. If you custom build things, that costs a lot more. So for example, this sign, we were considering making the sign backlit. So that would have meant like it is like fully lit, right? It's like a lit, smooth, fucking bright screen, basically. But this is just foam that's custom made. And so the difference between that is adding, it's like a massive difference in cost, right? So it's various things like that. There's a lot of different decisions you make. How do you make the desk? How do you make the background signage? The fact that this refrigerator that Denmark was able to be very cost effective by these isn't 3 real refrigerators that are baked in. He was able to like use all this stuff in a really smart way. So I won't give the exact number, but it is definitely tens of thousands. It's it costs a lot to do this. There's somebody else said something. Probably it's more expensive to make a fake fridge than to use a real one. I don't think so. I think I love you, Bobby. That is super wrong, in fact. Real fridges would be like thousands of dollars each. If you're custom painting and setting up wood, that's much, much, much less than that. I was trying to juggle it in my head. I was like, is there any truth to that? And I don't think there's a shred of being correct there. To be fair, though, I don't know how much fridges cost. Maybe we could have gotten them on like Facebook Marketplace or something. Yes, also it's electricity, right? Then we would be literally fucking running fridges all the time for no reason. Atrax said you killed the budget by adding pipes from the bathroom to make a pea lemonade joke. Yeah. So I paid Denmark extra money and I was like, hey, none of the other guys are doing this. This is just me. I'm just going to blow some of my money. I want us to like have the bathroom be decked out so it looks like there's pee coming from the toilet into the lemonade stand. Which again, I told you this last stream. This is literally what I'm spending your money on. When you donate text-to-speech, I decked out our bathroom to make a pee joke for thousands and thousands of dollars. Not a joke. I spent thousands and thousands of dollars for the bathroom, which nobody will ever see. It's like for me, I go in there and I giggle once a week. Like, we don't even own this place. Like, yeah.
300 bits.
So I can't give exact numbers, but if you want to make something like this, you should expect tens of thousands at minimum, and then you can scale up depending on how crazy you want to get.
As a
the
wise
really
man
fancy
once
sets,
said,
those are
when
hundreds
life
of
gives
thousands
you
or
lemons,
millions.
don't
We were
make
pretty cost
lemonade.
effective, though.
Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What the hell am
Wait,
I
somebody-
supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager.
Wait,
Make
who
life through the
somebody
day it thought
Holy
it
shit,
could
Diamonds.
give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down.
Diamonds, thank
With the
you for
lemons.
funding
I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that
1/5
burns
of
your
a new
house
bathroom
down.
for me. I'm investing that directly into our toilet. Don't worry. Diamonds, that is
300
extremely
bits.
generous. Thank you very much. Is that $100 or $1,000? I think it's 100, right? Okay, then it's 1/50th of a bathroom.
Hey, Doug. I have stolen many tons of potatoes.
The
Prince
bathroom
Edward
looks
Island
awesome.
will never be the
It's
same
so
again.
good now.
I need help storing them. Do you have a spare warehouse?
I do not.
One where you're not hiding dead bodies. Thanks.
Dude, the AI is the joke
Where's the
hole.
ad
This is
for
what I
Duke
spent
Duck
22
Pepper Plush
grand
Plush?
to watch on the internet.
I missed the previous ones and need one. Sad face emoji.
This is some of the most unhidden shit the Twitch chat AI has said in a while. DM me
Please
a
set
pic of the bathroom.
timer, haha funny. Get a new joke chat.
Okay, all right. So this is the core thing, right? We got a friggin' podcast set that I think is really awesome. Even if you don't
Hey
give a
Douglas,
single tiny
are you looking
piece
to
of
hire
shit
any new
about
editors
podcasts,
in the near future?
which is
I
reasonable.
have a lot to offer and 17 really hungry kids to provide for.
I don't right now, but if it's ever a public thing we're looking for, I will post. I will post something about it. Even if you don't care at all about podcasts, I do think the process of making these things is really interesting. And this is a pretty similar process if you're making a music video or you're making a big video game tournament or you're making like the Streamer Awards, right? Who Denmark did the Streamer Awards for Cutie Cinderella. This is generally the type of process that you go through of like this slow development from early renders to it becomes a little more fleshed out to the actual physical build. And then at that point, you hopefully aren't changing too much, but they're still tweaking and all this stuff. And it's awesome at the end of it. It's really cool. Other minor things, I don't have as many assets for this, but you know what else we had to come up with, like the name and logo, the promo stuff. So initially it was called Just Good Business, but then we looked and there's literally a podcast about business called Just Good Business. So I'm going to be FR with you guys. We did literally look into what would happen if we just sent it and we just hope he didn't sue us. Will you invite Tucker on the podcast? And eventually, I mean, I even literally talked to Parkshire about it and got his thoughts. We talked. Aiden talked with a lawyer. We were like, okay, can you just like own Just Good Business? But the fact that it exists and it's already a business, like, so eventually though, after a couple months, for a while, we thought it would just be Just Good Business. That's what we were operating off of. It only became Lemonade Stand. I don't know when this is. January, or we'll see in a sec. This is like late January, right? For the most of planning all this stuff, it was Just Good Business. So I kind of wrote in our Discord, I was like, look, it sounds like we're not on board to like risk this, because then we just potentially 8 months down the road into making this thing, we're in a lawsuit. Like, you know, it's like not worth the risk, I don't think. And so we agreed, hey, we shouldn't do this. But again, with timelines, it was like, we need to get this done. Like there are deadlines you have to hit. In order to get a custom sign made that says your logo, you have to not only have the name, you also have to have the logo. And then you make the sign, and then you install it, right? There's all these steps you have to go through in order to launch at a specific date. And so I was like, we need to come up with a different one. And we decided to focus more on Lemonade. I came up with these. And chat, please give me your thoughts on my names for the podcast. Squeeze the Market. Fresh Squeezed Business. When life gives you business. Those were my favorites. None of the others liked this. Between Perry, Atrioc, and Aiden, not one of them ever mentioned these three names again. I like them. I think they're good. Squeeze the Market is really good. Squeeze the Market is very good. I stand by that. I don't think When Life Gives You Business is that good. Squeeze the Market, I continue to believe is good. The Acid Test, Silicon Squeeze, The Business Squeeze, The Bitter Business Bureau, terrible name, but that is funny. I was proud of that. The Lemonarchy, Lemon Tank, Citrus Mafia. So I threw these out. Everybody had different kind of ideas. We had some other suggestions. Eventually,
Congratulations, Doug. You did it.
Thank you.
You're incredible, Doug.
Shout out Lemon
You're
Park.
amazing.
I'm sure we made that joke at some
What
point.
an amazing gamer in person. This Doug is. Gamer. Wow. Oh my God. You're incredible, Doug.
It was the one where you only let 8,000 people in chat. I left so others could have space. Frown.
Appreciate you. That's very kind. Lemonade Stand is so solid. I don't even remember how we came up with Lemonade Stand. It was like...
Hey Doug, I'd really like to see you make Lemonade live in the bathroom.
Okay, thank you. I mean, it's kind of like obvious in retrospect. I don't know how we went from like it needs to be this business slash... I think what we had all hoped for was a name that evoked business and lemons, but that's hard to do. And eventually somebody was like, what about just Lemonade? And I think it was when we were all at basketball and we were like talking about it. And I was like, I would do Lemonade Stand. If it's just Lemonade Stand, like that feels fine. Lemonade Stand, the concept of a lemonade stand does fit the like business and amateur vibe, right? It does actually do that. And so maybe we just sent it with that. And so we went back and forth on it for a while. And then eventually on, let's see, January 28th, after some discussion, I agree with everything you said. I think Lemonade Stand has a way stronger immediate connection to business and connotation to our vibes than anything else we've had. Your elevator pitch is perfect. Aiden had an elevator pitch. Yeah, I love it. And that's when I said, this is officially the podcast Lemonade Stand. Woo! We started getting logos made. So we had the idea of like a lemon in a briefcase. We reached out to a couple different designers. I think like 3 different ones. Fien made one that we really liked. Thought this was a sweet ass logo. The text we were kind of unsure on. And so... I happen to be something of a graphic designer myself, and so I actually went in and I took the text, and then look at how professional that looks. I fucking added color to it. Okay, why did it do that? So, like, it was initially just gonna be black, and then I was like, what if it's yellow and green? And then Perry made the good point that this looks exactly like the Sprite logo. Right? Oh, so is it Subway? Yeah, it looks like Subway and... Hashtag Thank you, Subway, for the sponsor. So I liked this one the most, personally. Oh, and then I added the little leaf. I took the leaf from here, and then I put it here. I liked this one the most, personally. But then Perry was like, yeah, it looks like Sprite. And the other guys were like, yeah, let's just do this one. So it landed on this one. Great job, me. And that's how we had our logo and our text. One on the right is best. Well, it's what we went with. I also like the middle one more. Thank you. And then we had to film this promo. And Atrioc had the idea, like from the beginning, like the first time we were talking about this podcast, of a promo video where we're destroying something and then the camera cuts out and we're destroying a kid's lemonade stand. And then we're like, it's just good business. And we walk away. So we need to record video promo for it. I was like, the Sora, which is OpenAI's like video editing thing, has just come out. And I wanted to try it. So I used it and I was like, 3 men in suits destroy a lemonade stand. And then it looked like this. Which is just good business, dude. I don't know what this guy's doing on the right. Like, look at him. He's just kind of like gyrating. He accomplishes nothing. I mean, none of them are doing anything, I don't think. I like that Stan has an extra E on it. There's a lot of good stuff going on here, I think. They're cleaning each other. I told Atrioc, he's the guy at the right. He's supporting his friend. Yeah, I guess he's maybe like providing structural support to the middle guy. I also like how they like start, they're just doing business, and then they like get into work mode, you know? This is how I start my workday every day. So we had this idea, right? And then, I mean, you saw the promo, I assume we're destroying a kid's lemonade stand. So what we did is like, we got a yard. And then we got a bunch of real weapons. Denmark made us a shitty lemonade stand.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
And then we just spent hours taking slow-mo epic shots of us destroying shit. So we have all of these fucked up shots. Like, they just don't even make sense. Why would I be shooting the why would I be shooting it with a bow and arrow? Why wouldn't we just keep using the bat? Where did you get the chainsaw from? Perry went to Home Depot and rented a chainsaw. I could have cut all of our balls off. We hired a child actor to come and do this with us. Sporkin. Yeah, he had to stand there while the 3 of us are in suits, just fucking whacking on his lemonade stand. And then, like, dude, I had to do like 10 takes of this.
Just good business.
Okay, it doesn't look like it because of the camera angle. But I was like an inch from this child's ear, and I felt very... I was like, look, I'm sorry, I'm going to get like really close, and it's going to be kind of loud, okay? And he was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, he was obviously very cool with all of it. And he did great. It was great. But I felt weird because we had like 10 or 15 takes of me leaning into this into his ear and like yelling at him. And I'm telling you, dude, the camera angle makes it look not that weird. I felt like it was this close. Like, I felt like I was almost like breathing into his earlobes.
Just good business.
Yeah, so we got one that's just good business, one that there's a new stand in town.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
When is he going to be on the podcast? Well, I think he has school that day. Jesus, take the wheel. Diamonds a waste. Jeez, man. Another 10 gifted subs. Crazy. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I am so happy to say that apparently, according to Spotify, we are ahead of Tucker Carlson. Woo! I don't know what this means. This cannot be based on viewership or anything else because we obviously are not a very big podcast. So Don't know what's going on there. But we are literally above Tucker and Charlie Kirk and Candace and The Daily. We haven't beaten Rotten Mango. I don't know what that is. I'm not like a huge podcaster. You're also ahead of The Daily. Okay, dude, I don't know what this means. Like, what does this mean? This is a new podcast with like 20,000 people have probably listened on Spotify, if that. They're obviously we're not bigger than these shows. So what is this ranking? It's got to just be growth, right? It's got to be like new viewers. Because every single viewer we get right now is new. So we probably got more new viewers this week than Tucker Carlson, I guess. I don't know. Candace is... Okay, the AI is talking about Candace. What's her last name? I forget. Oh, Owens. It's right there. Doesn't like Candace Owens. Yes. So that's freaking it. We made a podcast. Denmark is really great to work with. If you know of anybody who wants to build a set or make something cool, JonathanDenmark.com. Also, thank you, Perry, for all the work you put into this. Who's Tucker Carlson? Big podcast guy. Used to be a big TV news host guy. He is controversial and very, very, very prominent. Yeah. Jonathan Denmark, if you guys are interested, that website. This isn't an ad, though. If I paid him. I paid Denmark to do this with us. That's not an ad. But yeah, I mean, I will definitely recommend working with him to my friends who want to do sets and stuff. Anyways, that's the story of how we made the podcast. Where's the... Oh, it's in here. Dumb. Yes. And now we are a wildly successful white man in Los Angeles podcast. With beards.
Hey Doug. Playing the stream ends when your obs loses connection. I love that game. Hashtag etc etc.
And lemons. I love the lemon theme, dude. It's so good. The lemonade theme is so good.
Hey, Doug. I think you guys nailed the set.
TTS sound really quiet
great.
now?
One question, are the fridges on the side filled with actual drinks or are they just decorative?
Fun question. All of the drinks on the side. Hold on, can we get a side shot? All of these, there are hundreds and hundreds of real cans of soda that Denmark's team painted, okay? Like literally spent like a day painting all these. So we have like hundreds of them. They are real sodas, but I have no idea which sodas they are. So what I want to do is just drink one, like every day, and just see what I get. I'm going to try to, whenever we start having guests, I'm going to try to have every guest and be like, hey, you want a soda? And I'll throw them one. And we don't know what it'll be. There is, one of the fridges is real. Or actually, the back fridges are all real. The ones back here. These are real fridges, so we can actually cool the drinks. But there are hundreds of mystery sodas in the set right now. Aren't they all the same?
I would love to talk shit about the set because you seem very proud of it. But unfortunately, I love it.
I really like it. Again, even if you have no interest in the podcast itself, which is totally reasonable, I just think that, it's so cool how it came out.
Thanks for letting me get the last ab joke. Doug, I put my blood sweet soda and other liquids into the choke.
Thank you. I'm very proud of you. Yeah, I mean, hopefully the podcast's cool and, does good and all that stuff.
Hey,
but
Doug, I really
like this process.
Can you say everything you said from the last 10 minutes all over again?
Yeah, I got you. Is the text-to-speech really quiet now, or am I insane? It sounds way quieter to me.
Will you guys smoke weed like Joe Rogan?
Probably not. I don't really smoke much. It's normal. Okay, I am insane, I guess. A little bit, maybe.
Doug, your set genuinely came out so well. Nice work to you all.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it was great. And we got this cool, section over here. We gotta add, books and stuff to it. I know I turned it down.
Doug,
it just sounds quieter than I remember.
I just wanted to tell you that I use my mug as an ashtray for my massive joints.
You know what? That's okay, as long as you still drink tea out of it. We're an hour into the 6-hour stream. No. We're gonna end the stream
You should have Tucker Carlson on just to tell him that you beat him.
Hey, Tucker. You wanna join? You wanna join up? That's so dumb. Is this podcast viewable on YouTube? Yes. In fact, you are viewing it on YouTube right now. I guess technically you're viewing it on Twitch, on YouTube. All right, I'll go through some
Hey,
TTS,
Doug.
then we'll...
Here's more money to get more P jokes into the Lemonade Stand podcast set.
Good.
Have fun.
$3 more of P jokes. Diamonds and Waste, thank you for another 5,000.
Hey,
Ridiculous.
Doug, just
thank you,
donating to say I
man.
approve of the use of my money on Lemonade's P jokes.
Good. Are you gonna sell lemonade?
I love the podcast. There's someone who usually doesn't watch podcasts at all. P.S. Where did you get the generic yellow and green soda cans? I need them for reasons I refuse to explain.
Yes. Just answered. I hate lemon. It should be pea themed. That is a good idea.
Can we see the bathroom?
One day. I'll do it as like a charity goal. The bathroom was one of the ugliest and
Fake
most unappealing
fridge.
bathrooms I've ever
Fake
seen in my
hair.
life.
What is not fake on
Now
this
it looks
podcast?
legit.
Hashtag ad.
Right. Thank you for hashtag adding. I hate pee. It should be shit themed. I actually think I'm going to go with my...
Honestly, bro, the set
thing I
was the
did.
first thing I noticed. I think it looks sick.
Where did the lemons come from in the first place?
300
It was just
bits.
this idea. I think it was Atriox's idea, maybe, of a lemon in a briefcase. It
I'm
was just good
starting to
business
feel
and
the
a lemon in a
punishments of
briefcase. That was the
scarfing
starting
down
point
a
of
bowl
all
of
of it.
nachos in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it'll do that. I hate shit. It should be cum themed. I think there's a podcast about that for you on Pornhub.
Second stream. I think
All right,
I
I'll go
turned
through
off
TTS and then we'll
notifications
do
for you
part
after
2.
the first stream I caught was the one where only 8,000 people could be
Oh,
in
sorry, I
chat
think
or
you got
the
scammed,
screen
Lavender.
would go black.
If you
I
see it
left
down
to
there,
give people space. Finally came back.
this number shows how many donations
Hey,
are
Doug,
currently in the queue.
It's Mo's.
So if you donate and it hasn't been said yet, that's almost certainly why. Sorry for scamming you.
Hey Doug,
What the
you should
fuck?
commit to the bathroom bit some more. Like mid-recording, stop mid-sentence. Walk into a bathroom, flush the toilet, then walk out with a mason jar full of lemonade. Then proceed to drink it with no context whatsoever. No sell it.
Dude, I pitched an idea to the group in our Discord, and I said, new idea, we can't end any episode until one of the three of us finishes an entire raw lemon. And then nobody replied for 3 days. And then I followed up and I said, I assume that everybody approves of this idea because you were laughing too hard to reply. And then every single one of them replied with a laughing emoji on it. And they didn't. So that's my plan. These lemons are fake. I'm sorry. It's all fake. But that's why at the end I was like, A-Truck, you need to eat a lemon now. That's how we end the episode. And then
We'll take a bite up until the skipper Atroc eats an entire raw lemon.
No, that's not me. That's you. I've been baited.
I forgot.
yeah. I do like the idea that I suggest these ideas and then just demand other people do them.
The lemon.
Right over
There's
there.
one right
It's right
there.
over
We
there.
have real lemons on set. Atroc will take a bite up until the skin ruptures.
This is plastic.
Oh!
Yeah, so now one of the lemons
If you
just
want to
has...
see me more lemons, leave a comment in the fucking...
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
So now one of the lemons in our set just has a bunch of bite marks in it. He ate like an inch into the thing. It's disgusting. He's a disgusting co-host. But I will do that on one episode. As soon as I remember to bring a lemon, I'm doing it. Also, these fucking assholes. I said I could eat a raw lemon in one bite. And both of them were like, no, you cannot. You cannot do that. And I was like, yes, I could. I could do that. And so I also need to do that at one point on stream. No, you can't.
Hey
Not
Doug,
you
this
two.
is my hourly report.
You guys
Point Crow is
are
live.
my boys, my fellas and my fellows. Okay, you gotta fucking back me up here. All right. Literally impossible.
Lemonade
lemons are
stand
different
versus
sizes.
distractable beef when.
Oh, it's for sure. We're gonna go pee in their toilet.
Doug, I broke up with my girlfriend
one
so I
bite.
can spend my money on new Insta.
Tiny lemon for a tiny little baby. Oh, thank you. We're your girlfriend now.
Oh, so that's why Markiplier said he hates you. He's quaking in his millionaire boots over you beating distractible eventually.
Quaking in his boots. Yeah. If you peel it first. No peeling. No peeling.
Hey chat, where do you think the lemonade comes from?
That's the bathroom joke. What counts as one? I think it has to. It doesn't entirely have to be in my mouth to
300
start.
bits.
Diamonds and waste, that is not 300 bits. Thank you again, man. Did Markiplier really say that?
Hey,
He
Doug,
literally
sorry for the
said
off-topic question,
he
but I
wants
was
to
curious
rip
with your
the
advances
toilet
in
out of our
programming.
podcast
How would
set.
you be able to have an crew versus
So
crew
the whole
Mario
thing
Party
floods
with an
and we're shut down
actualized the
by the
iPlayer?
police. Is what I heard.
You just subbed.
Anyway,
for
I think I can
3
beat it. I can eat it in one bite.
That's a $60
So, Doug,
value.
All right.
have you finished contemplating my love life, or is this a long-term research project?
Yeah, I think you should date a lemonade stand. Anyway,
Hey Doug, nothing to really say here, but now that
We're on
I
a
know my
podcast.
money is literally going down the drain, might as well add to the joke.
be sure to type !podcast if you want a link to the podcast every
The
episode,
Red
every
Bull office
Thursday.
reminded me of a story
New
from my
episodes.
dad. He was helping them recruit for their first advertising campaign in the US when they were totally unknown. A kid read the website off of the flyers and parked the domain to try to get 15 minutes of fame. Anyways, Red Bull's lawyers showed up to his house in suits and said he could get a fridge full of Red Bull or they bring the legal hammer of God down on him. Reminds
Yeah.
me of the promo.
Dude, Red Bull is really wild, having worked with them a couple times. It's the most, like, insane fuck you money I've ever
Yo,
seen.
you should totally have Kim Jong-un as a guest.
Just to be clear, I know a couple of you guys are going to deface and be like, not my Christian Virgin streamer. I would. Are you serious? If I had the opportunity to interview Kim Jong-un, like, holy shit, of course I would do that. That'd be wild. That'd be insanely, that would be like groundbreaking journalism. We would actually be contributing something of value to society by like hearing from this person and like grilling him. That would be fascinating. Instead, we're just gonna make dick jokes all day, right? I would do that in a heartbeat. That's the fascist I'm interviewing, I guess.
Couple questions. What goes on at the set when not in use? When is the tour? Are we beating Ludwig's The Yard podcast?
I have no idea.
Also, love your videos,
Thank you, EJ.
streams, and love you chat.
I do not
Doug
think
is
we'll do a
bold
tour,
lemon.
but I don't know. What happens when the set is not in use? Then it is an empty room. It is like when you aren't using your bathroom. It is just a room with the lights off. Yeah. Unfortunately, for things like this, you can't... It's usually more expensive to, like, share a space with other people because it takes so much time and effort to, like, set all this stuff up that if you had to, like, move it in and out every week, that would cost more money than to just rent a space 24/7. You know what I mean? Kim Jong-un, you gotta eat a whole lemon before we end the episode. Come on, Kim!
I could have eaten a lemon.
In one bite, though, Diamonds? I'm gonna prove it. I can do it. I can for sure do it. These fucking cowards think I can't eat a whole lemon.
Hey,
It's
Drunk
unbelievable.
Drunk, what will you
My
discuss
own
next
podcast
week on the
host.
pod? DM me, please. Bibliotheca.
I'm gonna talk about self-driving cars. That's what I need to do more. I need to finish my research on it today. That's why we're doing a short stream today.
Merch idea. H-Rock continues to bite onto the lemons, then sell them to the public.
I mean, what's actually fun is like if this keeps going well, we could set up like an actual lemonade stand as like as the thing. That'd be so cool. Or we do like lemonade merch. I don't know. There's cool options, you know.
Hello.
So, okay.
Are you going to talk about how to commit tax evasion on your podcast?
That is not currently my plan. I did literally commit tax evasion a week ago. That is not a joke.
Also, Doug, you say the word and I'll tell Markiplier that you want to fight him.
I could tell him myself, but I appreciate that you're offering to be a middleman. just kind of like
I know
trebuchet
you
at
could
him
eat a
from a
raw
distance.
lemon. You are the same weird dude who drinks olive.
Thank you. I appreciate that word of confidence. Okay, we are going to start the next part of the stream.
Doug, your stocks page is stressing me the fuck out. Question, what happens when a donation is negative? Do you take the money from the kids?
Yeah, if we end up negative in the stocks, then right now we're negative 3,000. We're going to charge little Timmy. We're going to send them an invoice and say, hey, little Timmy, I know you've got leukemia. You owe us $2,987. You swore an oath. Ugh, okay. Atriarch is still in the green. Just wild. Okay, let's pull up the next
I don't know
section
about you, chat, but
of
I would
today's
happily
stream.
watch Doug hanging out and making dick jokes with Kim Jong-un.
Oh, that'd be so funny. It'd be like, oh, do you watch StarCraft too?
Hey Doug, my therapist told me that I've got an
Did you see that
unhealthy
Bisou made it
obsession with
into
someone
SSL?
that doesn't know me, so I need you to remember me so I can prove that hack wrong.
Working on it. There's one person
Now
who
that
follows
Doug is
Broodmore
renting a
that
studio,
thinks that was
we
hype.
chatters can all live there now. We are finally getting out of the basement.
The problem is that there's pee everywhere. I don't think it'll work. You guys should stay down there just to be safe.
Hey Doug,
Alrighty.
why not green screen everything? You could have literally faked it like your fake desk you have when you stream. And be like those weather people.
Because I think it's cool. And it's fun to be in a physical space. Makes it unique. We could have. I mean, to be clear.
Tax evasion or tax avoidance. One is illegal, the other is legal.
Evasion. I got Parkster's help on it to ensure that it was illegal. Show us your real desk, you coward. Yeah, also, like, just to be clear, you know, you don't have to spend a bunch of time and energy and money to make a podcast set or whatever. You can just do it at a table, like most people do. We just thought it was Aiden was like, we should make a set. It'll be cool and make it feel professional. I was like, yeah. Are you renting the space? Yeah, we're renting. I mean, I can't imagine why that wouldn't be okay to share, but yeah, I don't own any property. That's for responsible people. The AI is going insane. Yeah, the AI is a little freaked out right now. Everything is fake. Paying his taxes and his hair. Yeah, it's all in crypto. Yeah. I imagine a lot of you guys have had the same experience of me, where every 2 years I go, fuck, I probably should just put some money in crypto. Like I would have made, if I'd done that 2 years ago, I would have made like 15 grand by now. Fuck, whatever. Like I probably should. And then every 2 years you repeat the cycle. I've been doing that since 2018. In 2018, that was when I first had a friend who was like, oh my God, crypto, it's this new thing. It's Ethereum. It's like $300 or no, it's like $3 or something at that point. I was like, you got to get in. I was like, maybe I put like $1,000 in. Nah, I won't. It feels like a little too risky. I'll like wait. And then every time it happens, it's gone up by a shitload. So I'll do it again in 2 years. Or put it all in Oxygen. Yeah, my Oxygen stock is gonna...
Hey Doug, can you shout out the lesbians? They're about to break down my
Yo,
door.
what up, lesbians? I almost bought Bitcoin at $1. Yeah, I don't remember what it was at when I was considering in 2018.
Hopefully Gonka will be a
I would have
guest
made a lot
on
of
the
money.
podcast at some point.
Yeah, we're working on it. Okay, let me set things up
Hey
for
Doug,
Mario Maker.
still Jake again. I need to come clean to someone. My mom thinks I go to class every Thursday night, but my professor changed it to a digital-only class last minute and my mom would flip out cause she's a mom and doesn't want me to do virtual classes for reasons. But I didn't want to tell her, so now I just go out to dinner and build Legos and stuff on Thursday nights instead of class being off fag.
Interesting. I hope it goes well.
Hold up. Is chat really just finding out now that the desk in front of him right now on stream is not real?
What are you talking
Doug,
about?
freak them out by making the desk layer go behind you.
What are you talking about? See, it's real. I'm hitting it with my real
Why
hands.
invest in Octagon? You should invest all your money into estrogen instead.
I think those are different. I don't think you can invest. We need a strategic
Doug, you should
estrogen
probably
reserve.
annihilate the Duke Doug Twitch chat. I like Pajama Sam. It's needed now. Twitch chat I too awaits.
No, he's doing great. He's doing so great. He just said the
I
hand
put
is
$100
real.
into Doge like 2 years ago, and when it skyrocketed with Trump's Doge team, instead of being happy I made money, I was angry I didn't buy more.
Yeah, that's how I would feel. I'm perfectly okay having missed out on crypto. Okay. How do I do this? How do I play video? Okay. Question is, what is the thing that 4K?
The Duke Dug Estrogen Reserve is the backbone of our community's economy.
Oh my god.
Hello Doug, I am Kyle McBumhole.
Did anybody else
and
hear
you
that?
are bad at 2D platformers.
Are we okay? Is the sound working?
Hey Doug, your hairline is looking
Why did it get
extra
really
thick
loud?
and luscious today.
Okay. It's so loud. Holy.
The latest executive order EO 14233 is forcing the United States to buy up and keep a reserve of Bitcoin. Now's the time to buy some before the price skyrockets as the little country buys a shitton of it.
Supposedly, it's just, they're not going to buy any, they're just going to hold the stuff that they seize, which I think is going to make it less
You should drink
skyrocketing,
Max Hard
hopefully.
Lemonade for the podcast.
We might talk about it on the podcast, but yeah, it seems like it's not as insanely stupid and corrupt as it was initially appearing.
What are we spending 6 hours on Mario Maker today?
Please God, no. Okay, I need to adjust my monitor so I can play Mario Maker here.
The
Give me just a
desk is
second.
fake. The podcast is fake. Doug is fake.
The podcast
He
is
just
fake.
doesn't know it yet.
The whole podcast is fake. Guys, none of this set is real. We made it up.
Hey Doug, can you do a chair episode of Lemonade Stand that is just silence for a couple hours? You could make so much fucking money.
We'll consider it. At
Doug,
some
I
point,
had
we'll
to
probably
make
do a
another
Patreon.
email to Elon about what I did last week. I CC'd you on it, did you get it?
I don't think so. I don't know if you're serious or not. Maybe you're getting
Hey
flagged
Doug,
as
the Wi-Fi
spam or
of
something?
my house has always been shit to varying degrees over the years, and keeps interrupting the stream. Can you please come over to my house and shout at my Wi-Fi to work correctly?
I heard come over to my house and shout at my wife. And I was like, dude, no. And then I understood what you
Hey
meant.
Doug, no joke, I'm actually fiending for estrogen right now. Can you give me the official Doug Doug seal of estrogen approval?
Yeah.
Transgender pride and
There
non-binary
you go.
pride.
Do you fiend for it? Is that how it works? That's not what I imagined is how it works.
If the AI says the exact dollar value of your stocks, the stream ends.
Well, I mean, he's gonna... So the AI will come up with it.
Hey Doug, I suffer from clinical depression, and waking up every day is a pain. I'm tired of always feeling tired and apathetic.
Thank you, Abe
I've
Jock.
been watching your streams and binging all the VODs for years. My mental health hasn't gotten any better. Fuck you. Dougie, asking for your prayers. Just found out my left toe is smaller than my right.
Thoughts and prayers are with you.
Oh, right. The chair is the only real thing on the stream.
What the fuck? Hello? Hello?
Oh yeah, Kyle McBumhole is a NASCAR champion. If chat is a bumhole fan, say Bumhole Nation, cause I'm better than this bald man. Doug, I will not give you any money if you are just going to spend it on crypto. Anyway, here is 300 bits.
Well, I am not spending it on crypto.
Hello, this is my first stream and I just got to say, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, cool.
Hi Doug, this message is completely irrelevant, but I wanted to brag to someone about getting accepted into my school's nursing program. Now the basement will get its own personal healer. Also chair.
Congrats! That's awesome. Congratulations. The thing is not working. Is this still live? Oh. This isn't live. Is the stream live? A couple frozen things.
First time watching. What is this?
What the fuck is happening? That is such a wild thing to say if that's your first
New stream idea.
introduction.
Stream ends when Scottish gets
a
fired.
place. I'm imagining you're like going to McDonald's. Hey, first time McDonald's. What the fuck is this? It's
Hey
so
Doug, have you heard
aggressive.
about this new game that just dropped named Wonder Stop? Apparently the guy who made it was inspired by childhood trauma he experienced involving a sheep and his brother.
Are things not what is going on? Is the stream fine?
Hey Doug, I was wondering
says I'm
if you
fine.
would consider doing one of these streams again? Yapping AI discussion bingo, AI invasion, Mario Maker bingo, or chat finding the secret rule or getting banned.
F for fine.
Those have been my favorites.
Yes.
See you in court.
There will almost
Sarge.
certainly be all of those again in the future. I don't know why 4K. Oh god, okay. Why?
Just like the
this
cake
game will
meme,
not work.
everything on this stream is fake. It's all really just lemons. If you pick up the TV remote, it just turns to liquid in your hands.
Okay, the monitor that is plugged into the thing is not working. And I
Doug,
don't know
I
why. This
challenge
does
you
not make
to a
sense.
NASCAR battle. You can't defeat the bumhole. Number 7 in chat, cause that's my number.
Come on, man. What the frick? All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna play with a delay. Wait, what? Hold on. That's just not working at all. What the frick?
Hey Doug, this isn't my first stream and I don't watch the YouTube
Hey!
vids, just wanted you to know how terrible you were at 2D platformers.
Hey! What the frick?
Hi Doug, will you be my best man when I get married in 10 to 20 years?
I think I'm busy that day. I'll check my calendar. Okay, it just isn't. All right, maybe my monitor died. I'm a little confused at what's going on. All right, whatever. Fuck it.
Low-key, I watched your YouTube videos for a while, but I've been way too scared to actually watch your stream in fear of being instantly banned due to shenanigans.
Ooh, you should not have said that. Heads you're banned, tails you stay alive. Good luck.
Hey, Doug, how are you doing today?
Lucky for you.
I'm good too. Not
It's a
that
picture
you
of
ever
me.
actually fucking
You're safe
asked
this
that.
time.
I see how it is. I'm leaving and taking the basement chatters with me.
All right, well, okay, look, what I wanted to do is have a monitor that was actually where I could play Mario in real
I
time.
need to say the deep fake gotten really good. The bald man on stream looks almost real.
Thank you. Here, why is the... Even there's a... What is happening? What is going on? Wait, no, it's over here. Okay. Let's reset. Everybody fucking reset, okay? Things aren't working. That's fine. Need to look into that. I want to stop streaming. I legitimately have a lot to do, and I'm busy. There's still hours of research I need to do tonight. Normal schedule again soon, but not today. So what I've done is I've told the Doug AI to come up with an idea for, like, this stream ends when blank happens. And what we're going to do is he'll decide how the stream ends, and every 5 minutes he adds a new rule, where if that happens, the stream immediately ends. The only rule that I can think of is that it has to be something I can technically influence. Any questions? I need a timer. Oh god, it's in the wrong monitor. I can't even see it. I can't see the window. What am I supposed to do? Wait. It's not working. I can't. You can see the wind. It's going off into a different... Oh, I can move it. Okay, okay. Failboat is claiming to have killed you.
Next, Point Crow versus Pokemon. Allow me to switch.
Wait, I died?
And get this going. All right, here we go. We got Point Crow.
Wait, did I die?
Weighing in at 285
How does
pounds.
it work?
Versus Pokemon. Weighing in at 398 pounds. But that's how I got those measurements. I was literally in Japan with Point Crow for the entire, like an entire 2 weeks. I think I eyeballed roughly 289 pounds or whatever I said. All right, running the code.
I programmed a tournament that no one knows they're in. He told me about this idea, but I don't know what it actually means. I guess we lost.
Beautiful. All right.
Yo, follower goal Poggies.
Doug is watching. Hey, Doug, if you're watching, you already died to the bunnies. You're the first death.
God damn it.
Point Crow versus Pokemon. God damn, Doug, you're here. There you go. How's it going, Doug? It was like, it was
Did
game
I
five.
at least
game 5.
give a good fight?
I give you a fair shake there. But the
Was it
bunnies
close?
absolutely slaughtered you. At least give a good fight. You did. That was game 5. I will say you did not clutch. You literally did not clutch. You were up by a game, and then the bunnies got a comeback victory.
Damn.
All right, Point Crow versus Pokemon.
I don't know what that means, but shit. Okay. I need to pull up a timer. That's what we're doing. Timer.
Sorry, Doug. I chewed through the wires. I was hungry.
This monitor has been making a squealing noise for about 8 months. I've been putting off replacing it.
Hey, Doug.
It might be time.
I'm learning Python this year, not because I want to, but because I have to for my minor. It's kind of fun, also kind of awful, but at least I enjoy coding streams a little more.
That's cool. Coding is like 100 times more fun when you're doing something that you're interested in. If you're forced to code, it's rough.
I watched your YouTube videos
I'm glad
for
you
a while, but
a
I've
bit.
been way too scared to actually watch your stream in fear of being instantly banned due to shenanigans.
Haven't you been here for a while, Chuck? Maybe I'm mixing
If
you
you
up with
ban
somebody.
me for being better at 2D platformers and racing, NASCAR's Bumhole Nation will stay standing. Hashtag Bumhole Nation.
Oh shit, it's off screen. I can't access the timer.
Hey.
Oh wait, I should remove it from the...
Doug, great news. I know you hate the pause, but I deeply hate the idea of student loans, and I learned that my parents are poor enough for me to qualify for a full ride needs-based scholarship to most major colleges, depending on their financial aid structure. I did the math for Dartmouth, which is basically local but egregiously expensive, and I'd pay like 2k out of 60k a year, so poggies. Homeschooled,
congrats.
so I'm gonna take the SAT soon, wish me luck.
Okay. Am I still live? I am not joking. I'm down to 1 monitor.
Wait, you're stopping
What is
streaming?
happening?
You're retiring? But who will I get my estrogen from now? My question is, will you admit that Kyle McBumhole is a better driver than you?
Okay, we're back to 2 monitors.
Hey Doug, a drag queen on the newest season of RuPaul's Drag Race is apparently a fan of yours. They could be any one of us here right now. Watch out.
How would you know that? There's no way they were talking about their favorite Twitch streamers.
The monitor problems are because of the bunnies. They back to finish off their job.
Hold on, who are the bunnies? I lost to a stream that's just bunnies? Is that what's going on? By the way, before I forget, because I got to end the stream whenever this happens, as a reminder, if you're interested in the podcast, !podcast, that will not do anything. And then also on Steam, my brother's new game is out. It's called Wanderstop. It is a cozy game that is also driven by a cool narrative. I highly recommend it. I think it's fucking cool. I think there's still a demo, right? I don't know if you can play the demo still, or if that was just part of Next Fest. But anyway, it's here. You should go play it. You're being influenced. Hashtag ad. Technically, that is kind of true. But yeah, it's great. Go check it out. Wonderstop. Music is by C4 and 8, who did Minecraft, and it's real good. The music is real good. Oof. Okay. I have added you hard enough. You've been influenced. Let us get our first thing.
Admit that I'm better than you at NASCAR and 2D platformers. Hashtag bumhole ice better than Doug.
I won't do that. I just won't. Oh, right. And there's Lemonade Stand Podcast.
Hi,
It's
Doug.
Fummy
First
running.
time lurker, long time chatter. Thank you for the minutes of
And there's
okay
We
content.
Hate Lemonade Stand, I
Of
believe.
all the streamers, I can most certainly say you are one of them. Poggles or whatever.
Close. I'm going to be honest. You sound like an AI.
Hey Doug,
All right.
can you please put a counter in the corner that shows how many days Scottish has been employed and how much money he has made off of you?
No, but it is $855. I can tell you that. There's a website that's tracking it. I forget the link to it, but that does exist. Okay. Hello, Doug. I am going to be playing some games on stream today with my Twitch chat. I need a fun idea for this stream ends if blank happens. What is your idea? Okay, every 5 minutes we'll get a new idea, okay? Play Balatro, but I wanted to play the Mario. I guess I can't even play it. It's on a delay. Mario Maker's boring. How dare you? Also, is this even working? It appears to not be working right now.
Don't worry, Doug. You may have lost to a bunch of rabbits, but so did Napoleon. So you're just following in the footsteps of the great Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yeah, it's got to be having issues. The
The
OpenAI
bunnies dominated you.
model is a little inconsistent, unfortunately. Hoggy's Balatro.
Hey Doug, FYI
just-
the window is off screen. You can hit Windows key plus Shift plus arrow key
Yeah.
to get it back.
I do that, but it didn't work for some of them.
Wonder stop causes
Okay,
a
Doug.
Steam outage, Sag frown.
We need a idea for today's stream.
I have to learn
Where
Python as
if
a part
something
of my
happens in the
degree
stream
maths in September. Any
What do you have?
tips?
Okay. I currently don't. I think the AI tools are really, really, really valuable.
This stream ends when I die in Mario Sunshine.
Okay. I guess I should have been... Wait, should I play Mario? Do it? I guess I have Mario Sunshine. I was going to play Mario Maker, but fine. Mario Sunshine Boggies, I guess.
Hi Doug, how's the colon treating you? No major issues, I hope.
No, not right now. Appreciate the interest, though.
Who's your favorite NASCAR driver?
So many of them. Too many to count.
Hey Doug, I literally
Like,
started studying computer
John?
science at the university because of you, and it's fun, but every now and then I have to watch your content in order to stay motivated.
Yeah, it's not always super fun, but I do think it's a very rewarding journey if you keep going with it. I hope it goes well.
300 bits.
All right, so we will add a new rule of when the stream ends at the 5-minute mark. It has to be the
Ouch,
original.
can't say any
What are
NASCAR
you talking-
driver's
this is-
name except me.
This is Mario Sunshine. What are you talking about? Also, there's like a 5-minute cutscene.
Wow. I just got home from work
Wait,
and you're
you-
still streaming? Are you FR?
This is literally true. There is a like 5-minute intro to this game.
You might want to unplug the monitor
Can you
from power.
skip it?
The fact that it has been squealing at you and it now stopped
No.
working means that some sort of power delivery broke. I've seen a monitor catch fire once. Also, Wonder Stop is great.
I'll do that after stream. The stream will be over in like 5 minutes. But yeah, I'll look into it after.
Live by the ice slop, die by the ice slop, in Mario Sunshine.
Should I say that I'm playing Mario Sunshine, or should I just be like, I'm talking with chat?
John NASCAR is my teammate. Doug is bad at 2D platformers motorsports.
A lot going on there. You are doing both. I guess I just broadly say like, hey.
Stream ends when the cat shit after eating raw stevia.
You have to switch games
Hey
depending on what
Doug,
the AI
how
said.
much of the proceeds from WanderStop go into your bank account?
0. Unless I can go physically steal dollars out of my brother's wallet. In which case, I'm kind of getting it. Okay, Mario Sunshine. Oops, that's not... Wait, what is the Z button? What? What? Stop! The buttons are all
Okay, I'll
fricked up.
shut up about NASCAR frown.
Okay. Stop throwing. I'm not gonna die in this game. It would take hours for me to get to a point where I would die in Mario Sunshine. I'm pretty good at this game. When I'm not playing
Mario
with a half-second OBS
stream,
delay, by the way.
Poggies.
Let's just be clear here. I want
WanderStop cleared my skin and left me
to stop
moisturized.
streaming.
Have you had a chance to play it at all yet? What do you think?
I have played 4 hours of it. I'm going to be completing it over this week. I really enjoy it so far. I'm biased, though, and you shouldn't trust me, because I got the game for free. Yes, I know, Flood. I know. It's almost been 5 minutes. This sounds like an excuse
I'm
for what?
retiring from NASCAR because Doug made me quit. Rigged.
D, he doesn't like us. I've just been super busy, man. I promise it's not because I personally hate everybody. It's because I hate you individually, and it's because I've been really busy. And I need to chill a little bit. I don't want to be up till like 11 or 12 tonight working. So I am genuinely,
Hey Doug, I know
I
you're
want
ending
a
stream
stream
here,
that
but
ends in a
ironically I'm
somewhat
going through a
satisfying
very
way.
hard time right now and I really appreciate your content.
You're welcome, Ditlow.
It always makes me smile.
You're very welcome, man. God, no. No, I do not. I'm glad it helps. Sincerely. That is, like,
Maybe
probably the coolest part of my
stream
job.
ends if the friends we made along the way.
Can I go I can't go halfway down on this. Wait, how do I aim then? This is not the same as a GameCube controller. How do I aim up?
You missed my birthday. Is it because you hate me individually?
How do I, Uh-oh. How do you do this quick spray?
Hey Doug, do you have any idea when you will doing the next IDND stream? My life depends on it.
I thought I was going to do it this week. I probably will not have time. Okay, hold. Okay, hold like this. The controls are really messed up. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Hey, we need another idea for what happens... For something that when it happens, the stream ends, please. This stream ends when I nut. Okay!
I know Ditloaf isn't the most ladylike name, but I am in your 2% of women viewers, so it cracks me up when you call me man.
No. Well, okay, to be fair, I use man very, like, gender neutrally.
That's super real.
All my girlfriends who are girls, I call them all dude.
Okay, we all know that the reason you want to stop streaming is because you hate me
Also,
specifically.
10%.
If I stop watching, will you keep streaming for everyone else?
Yeah, I'd consider it. Okay, crank that hog. No, I'm not going to be doing that.
10 hours of Mario with suffering and nutting, Doug.
If you press R, you will stand still. I literally can't do that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I have to hold the bumper.
I bet you can play this one-handed,
controls are
Doug,
reversed. Oh my
if you know
God.
what I mean.
I'm not going to jack off while playing Mario Sunshine.
Then get to work. Do you need help with your nut?
Who would I even...
Hey Doug, have you heard about the Sonic Unleashed recompiled project? It's cool.
I have not. I don't really follow Sonic games. Who would I even nut to? Toadsworth isn't doing anything for me, guys. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm
gonna
be
be FR.
for my finance
I'm not
class in
on the
4
verge
hours,
right
but
now
I'm
because
not
of
starting
Toadsworth.
until your stream ends.
The idea of being...
Stream ends when an arbitrary amount of people say something about your stream being a positive thing in their life.
I mean, I'll ask the AI. Body shaming. I'm not body shaming. I'm just not attracted to, like, fungus people. I can...
Doug, you want to
tell
date
you
Twitch
very
chat dudes
genuinely.
then?
Okay, now there's like a literal 4 or 5 minute cutscene. I mean this with 100% sincerity. I've never been erect on
I am
stream.
a gex sex woman. Everyone is, dude.
Let's go. All bunch Gen X women. I don't... Speak for yourself. I don't
Reported
know...
you to Twitch for NSFW.
I can't imagine a scenario where I have an erection while streaming. Like, I'm fully aware that there's people watching me.
Coward, real men nuts on stream.
I don't think that's true, man.
As you are no doubt aware.
Like,
In
that
a few
would
minutes,
really
Doug is
stand
going
out
to
in my
go to
brain.
the bathroom and the stream is going to suddenly end.
Proof. How would I prove that other than having hundreds of hours of footage non-stop unedited of
Here
my
is
penis?
not a bribe for you to check your email for an email I sent you like a week ago. In it, I suggested you to teach bots emotions, and literally the day you gave a bot on stream sort of excitable mechanic. It was a funny coincidence, which apparently had a memorable effect. Lol.
I don't... You quite possibly influenced my thinking. I definitely read it, but I don't remember the specifics. There's been a couple people who've
Doug,
emailed
don't be
about
shy,
things like that
everyone has
recently.
fetishes.
I'm not... What about on the podcast?
Behold this sketch of the perpetrator.
Can't believe you're not attracted to Toadsworth. Just look at that mustache. That doesn't do it for you?
I don't even know. My assumption is that it's not because I am a heterosexual man. It's because I'm not a fungus creature.
Hey Doug. My
He is
wife
not a
reached
human.
out to you a few weeks ago asking for information about the colourful shirt you wore during the Duggies.
Oh, yeah.
She was super thrilled that you responded. She asks me if you're streaming almost every
Oh, nice.
day now.
That's awesome. Yeah. I wasn't able to offer much help. I offered the brand. It's literally the piece of clothing I know
Now
the
when the
least
stream
about
ends,
its origin.
we can say it's because of the second rule no matter what happens.
Yeah, okay, guys, what if I'm just streaming for a while and then like playing Mario and then all of a sudden...
If you have to decide a character of Mario for you, Passa and each of your mod, what would be take bearing?
I'm just like playing Mario, really focused. Ah! And then the stream just cuts. I'm not gonna make that joke. We're more mature than that, okay? We're a bunch of Gen X women adults here, okay? Penis jokes aren't even funny. I don't know about Mario character. Maybe Luigi. Okay. Hey, AI Doug. Unfortunately, neither of those two things have happened yet. Actually, fortunately, neither of those two things have happened yet. What's another idea for if something happens then the stream ends? This stream ends when I get caught robbing a bank. That's... If I was playing GTA 5, I guess I could swap? But even then... I need to tell him I'm playing Mario...
Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
Cool! Time for 5 more
Finally,
minutes
we
of Mario
understand why
Sunshine.
you don't wear pants while streaming. You don't want to be constricted.
Ask him if GTA 5 counts. Why would that not count? Of course that would count,
Get
right?
Parkzer on stream, that will help the stream end.
No. The opening is getting caught robbing a bank. Oh!
Archer, I can get this stream to
Okay,
end.
so I have an out. Well, I can also just
yourself.
die here if I wanted
Slasher hem boobies.
I mean, I don't want to just, like, immediately go do the thing that ends it. I would like it to happen somewhat organically. Also, is the game
Jokes
really loud, or is it
aside,
just me?
we really appreciate you and your content, and you have the right to end the stream whenever you want and rest. We will not dislike you for it. Take care, Duke Dog. Lots of love, non-parasocially.
Why are the controls inverted?
What
The
do you
controls
mean
for this
stream
version
ends
are
when you let
horrific.
a TTS hooked up to vibrating anal beads or something?
Can I just spray it, like... There we go.
I
All
cranked
right, all
my
right.
wild hog to Peach Owly as a wee lad.
Hourly.
It's a 2-year
Start prediction on what
That's
time you nut.
cash in the trash.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
There are settings. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do that.
Actual message here. When's the D&D stream?
I apologize that is not something I will give a definitive date on, because I need to do that on a day where I have like a lot of energy, because it can go for a long time. Maybe Thursday. Most likely will either be Tuesday or Thursday of next week. I also need to do my next Techno Tuesday as well. There's just various things that just take a bunch of time to prep.
Pick someone in chat. Stream ends when random chatter nuts.
Come on.
Rigged.
Come on. I am playing on a delay, by the way. It's not my fault.
Dig press R and jump at the same time to do a big spray. Makes it a lot easier.
That's what I thought. It's not... it's not happening. At least I don't remember how to do it. But clearly I'm doing something wrong. But the controls are very different than GameCube. At least it feels like it. Okay. It's not copium. They literally are.
Don't worry about not being able to get it up to Toadsworth. Funky are asexuals, so they also wouldn't get it up.
I actually wasn't that worried, just to be clear. I appreciate the concern, but this wasn't, like, really hurting me.
You know what?
Why, the camera's
Slash
awful.
drunken, I'm gonna say something about NASCAR.
Doug, stand up. No. That's not what the bet is. Hello? Do I still have to... God. Monk asks he's gonna nut. It's just weird. Ugh, okay.
There are options for every taste to nut to in-game. The choice
yeah.
is yours.
Hold on. If it's just a nut in the game, does that count? How do we swap?
White face cam.
What is Z? The buttons are completely different. How do I swap nozzles? Oh my god, it's that? Dude, they made this so badly. Everything... This is so unintuitive. Camera is, like, inverted, but then the
You are
spray
not
isn't.
the only streamer lived in the divorced category.
Also, the delay... This is an awful game. I want to move to a different game, ideally. I just want a chance of me dying. Okay, alright, thank God. Alright, we need another one. Could you please make it weirder? Maybe something to do broadly with games. I'm playing Mario Sunshine. I could go back to playing Mario Maker. Can you give me one, please? Come on. I'm not railroading. I just said I want an idea. I guess I told him what stream and whenever you say nipple.
Occurred, 403 client error, forbidden nut expected Toadsworth.
Okay. Could have picked an easier word, I think.
Guys, bad news. John NASCAR has died after a record Talladega. Crying face emoji, crying face emoji, crying face emoji, crying face emoji.
There's no reason I would say this. So I'm trying to, like, get my
This
head...
is bringing back cherished childhood memories of me blaming my controller for losing horribly.
This is real, because I played this game a whole lot. I was trying to learn to speedrun it, so, like, I do understand how it's supposed to feel,
This
and this
game
is not
feels
it.
very unintuitive. It should be more TF2 surfing controls.
Okay, yeah, that's you know, that's on me. Oh, I can get a blue coin. The controls are terrible,
If you
and I'm playing on a
Mario
half-second delay.
Odyssey, there are nuts you can jump with.
Hey, if I play Mario Odyssey, and I go bounce on a nut, or I destroy a nut, would that count as
You shut a
nutting?
creaker, pouting face emoji.
Yes. As long as you nut, that'll count.
Okay, we have
He
that as an
can't
option.
even get his older brother to play the game and or nut for him because he's so busy with Wanderlust on Steam now. Hashtag and.
That's not why. I've been tired and busy.
Hey,
I'm
Duck's
gonna
still
play
waiting for
the
the
rest
used
of
olive
Wanderstop
oil,
this
so
week.
you should check if you have nutted yet.
Nope, we're good.
The reason it's on a delay because if it was perfect he would nut.
It's not that good of a game. What do? I go over here, right? Get the third
Doug,
flower
have
guy
I
in a
ever
row.
told you about my Puss in Boots sock catnip Eldorado?
I don't think so. Why is it not standing
It says
still?
you must nut, not the game chart.
Every time I'm...
To serve our international viewers, this donation has been translated into Spanish. Hey, Doug. When you grew up, did you watch the Disney Biblioteca? Or were you more a fan of Nickelodeon?
Shut up. I didn't get to watch that much because my parents wouldn't let me. So
Stop
I only got to
about the
see
shit king like that.
Nickelodeon on actually I probably shouldn't yell that. But Nickelodeon at my friend's
This
house.
challenge is so hard. We all know how often you say nipple when talking on stream. Happens like every sentence, right?
He said it. Sure didn't. Sure did not. I said nickel,
Hey, Lug,
like this coin.
I'm honestly confused.
nickel.
What am I supposed to do after nutting in my mug?
Jesus Christ. Alright. I miss
Snipple.
Kirby. Thank you for the three bits. You had to. You probably like work. I'm.
Can we get
throwing
a
it out
times
here. At
nutted
Baskin
counter
Robbins?
so we can keep track?
It's.
Hey Doug, I just got back from the grocery store. Hey Doug, I know you love the word nipple, but please don't say it. If you do, I might nut by Doug.
This is so fucking dumb.
Hey Doug, which country is Mount Everest in again?
Wait, no, it should be down here. What? It's
Hey Doug,
it's in
why don't you
Nepal.
play Sex with Hitler
Nepal.
on Steam if you really want to nut?
What? Sex? Oh, is that a game? I thought you were proposing I just do that.
What is like nut even about? Crying face emoji, folded hands emoji.
No, I didn't. I said Nepal, the country.
Okay Doug, I nutted. You can end the stream now.
That's pretty clearly about me. I not only does what you guys do not affect the stream.
Doug,
I don't
quick
even need to
trivia
hear about it, to
question
be
for you.
honest.
What's another name for the mammary papilla?
Fuck, I don't know the controls! Why are they so unintuitive? Who made this, man? What John Nintendo thought
Doug
to
starts
put
stream
everything in a
next time
different place?
counter shows 5.
Okay, we need a new thing. As a reminder, I'm playing Mario Sunshine, but also I'm talking with chat, and I'm
Hey,
using
Doug,
OBS, and I'm at my
do you
computer,
think you will
and
ever
I'm a human
revisit
being.
some speedruns? What was the
In
one
Los
Mario
Angeles.
speedrun challenge where
What
you had to show
thing should we
Mario
add?
something?
Where if it happens, the stream
Anyway,
ends.
back to playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Not sponsored.
The stream ends when I stub my toe. Why would I do that? It's a stationary job. $24-hour stream. And presumably at some point I would die at this Oh, God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, forgot I can pause video games. Okay. That's not a nut. It is a flower.
On stream. You're just a coward.
Oh, yeah, didn't he have like a wet dream or something during his subathon? Something like that? Oh, okay. Hey, Doug, what are the two
Did Doug shut up about nipples? My 20-year-old is watching Greater Than.
Wait, did you say your 20-year-old
This stream is really
watching?
starting to nipple on.
They should be aware of the human anatomy by now.
Hey Doug, can you add a toe stubbed counter so we know when you stub your toe? By Doug, love you.
I feel like it's not necessary, though. We could have a counter for every one of these, and they're all going to say 0. I'm not sure if
Doug,
you're realizing
could you
that.
reenact what it is like to kick your feet up and down violently like you were on a swing? Don't get up, though.
No. I mean, I don't have... Okay, I kicked a water bottle below my desk.
That rolling ball
That's
of
not
paint,
stubbing my toe.
Doug.
Right? It's clear plastic. It's not a hard bottle.
Doug, I stabbed my toe with my nipple and nutted. Time to go.
Dude, I am so bad at this game. Oh my god. I swear it's the
Hey
delay.
Doug,
I promise.
what's the name of that thing in the middle of a chest? You know, where milk comes out.
Oh, you talking about the milk hole? Yeah, every guy's got one. That's water bottle
Doug, have
abuse.
you played that game about a turnip dodging taxes? I think it was called Turnip Ultimate.
Oh, you're trying... Okay, I was like, what are you trying to... Okay, I get it. I don't think that would have
Doug,
counted
please,
if I said turnip
what was that one Mario
and then the word
speedrun?
ultimate.
Something % where you had to like take of Mario's shirt or something? Will you ever revisit old challenges like that? Or will you ever do speed runs in general again?
I believe it was nude photography %. We almost had a new one. I want...
Don't say scat about my 20-year-old, he's still breastfed.
If you guys could breastfeed...
Genuine question here from an ungenuine chatter for Doug, and
Would
no
you-
one else. If you moan,
That's the
how
other
do you
question.
tell if you are nutting, stubbing your toe, or just moaning the word nipple?
My god, this is impossible!
Hey Doug,
I feel like a
good
child
friend
who's
of
playing his
mine is
first
in the
video game.
hospital right now because of a knee surgery. Can you give a quick shout out to my knee pal?
I can't do this boss.
Hey Doug, can we get a nipple counter so we know how many nipples you have?
Press minus for options. Oh!
Hey, Doug. From the following list of words, what would you say is your favorite nipple? Doug, what rhymes with the word ripple, tipple, dimple, mip, pip, nibble, whipple?
Why is he... Hold on. Also, I have to do this. Okay, so this is still down to go up, so
It's
I need to
hard being
invert
a single father
flood.
NASCAR driver raising quadruplets that all sip on the same nipple.
Vertical flood is normal. Hold on, I know.
Which nuts are we talking about?
There we go.
Like
Okay,
an
now it's
almond
actually
or a
doable.
pistachio?
Okay, I need another one for Mario Sunshine, please. Wait, what? Is he here? Is he alive? Oh, fuck, I didn't... Uh-oh. Okay, he heard all of that. It's impossible.
I was right here, but I was also vomiting, so I can do both at once if that happens.
What? No. No. We need something that's, if it happens, the stream ends. As a reminder of playing Mario Sunshine. What button do you press?
If you press the B button.
Which is it? We need an idea for the stream. If something happens, then the stream ends. Fuck, stop.
This stream ends when my wife kills me.
I'm resetting it for the next one. These ideas suck. $30-year stream.
Hey Nut, can you please release more mugs? I got a new roommate and it's hard to share at night when we're all nutting around roughly the same time.
Oh my god.
Use X or Y to go to over the shoulder cam. Easier to aim. As a speedrunner, this is painful BTW.
I know, I've watched a bunch of speedruns. I like Mario, but I can't find a button that does that. None of the buttons do that.
The bites from PT Piranha are extremely venomous. Even a tiny nip will send you to the earth.
Shut up. There isn't a button for it. Could I press this? Oh, there we go. Okay, you had to press
Hello from the
L
Joel
in.
Bullet stream, the other divorced channel. Nice to meet you. Oh 7 I dug.
Please don't turn. Please don't turn. Please don't turn. God damn it.
I have milk holes dug.
Oh, because I'm pressing
Could you
the wrong...
milk me?
No, please, 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 no. This is the worst, man. I can't...
Stream ends if you take estrogen.
How do I get more water?
I show up and the first thing I hear is if you could breastfeed. I could if I want to, but if I could then what? I need to know.
No, that's the end of the question. Would you? It's under him. What? How do I get water?
r/hatter lemonades time
Never
we'll
run
hear
out of
about
water.
this.
Jump on the enemies. Oh, okay.
I'll be her man wife, and I can slap you and take her channel, identity and money with Twitch chat like that.
Okay, and then press in.
He dug. Be a good brother and promote the ever-living smackers out of the juicy video game your brother released today called Wonderstop.
Why is that one inverted?
On PC, PlayStation and Xbox. I did my part and bought it already. It's great 1 hour in. Love from the Netherlands.
It is really great. I love it. You should go check it out. Wonderstop out now on PC and console.
Press the button to do something.
Okay, I need an idea for something. If something happens on stream, then the stream ends, okay?
If you press B.
Come up with something that's really interesting, but could actually happen, please. Make sure it's really interesting and complex.
Do you have to make a homicidal wife for the AI now?
Complex.
Also, the internet has poisoned my mind. Like the weird inflation going on right now with the plant.
What if the stream ends when the amount of money in my entire bank account is the same as the amount of seconds that I'm alive? So, for example, let's say that I had $12,000 in my entire bank account. Then at the 12,000th second, the stream would end. That'd be a lot of tension, right? Out of...
face emoji, sneering face emoji,
how many...
sneering face emoji.
I've been alive for 34 years. How many seconds is that? Fuck! Oh my god. This is one of the worst things I've ever experienced. Playing this game with delayed controls. Oh my god, I might die. Wait.
What if stream ends if more than 2 seagulls are visible on screen?
We're good.
Hey Doug,
We're back.
quick question. What do you call it when you aren't really biting something but you're like taking a lot of little tiny bites out of it? What was that again?
Snacking. Okay, I would need about $1 billion in my bank account.
Stream ends when chat is normal. "34 years is at least 100 seconds. Alright, bye Doug. I love you."
Or I have 1 billion. Nut check. Still good. Thanks for holding me accountable. I appreciate it. Okay. It was not that exciting of a boss battle. I'm gonna be honest with you. Gonna be FR. Toe check. I haven't stubbed my toe in the last 10 minutes that I've been sitting here in this chair. Toe check is so dumb. Okay, I want to get out of Bianco Hills. Fuck that level.
Hey Doug, you're really good at being yourself, even if it's a bit hard to watch sometimes.
Thank you. That's so nice of you. Wife check. Why are you doing that? God!
Did you test this idea
Why is
before
this
betting
control
your
inverted? I
evening
thought
on
I
it?
switched it. Why does this game make you do this flower mini-boss 7 times at the beginning of the game?
Hey, Doug, if you wouldn't try to nut and use both hands to play, it would be easier. You know, this is actually a pretty fun stream concept. I do wonder when the stream will stop.
What? Come on!
Y'all remember when Beggy bit Pox his nipple off while he stubs his toe and makes him nut?
Okay. I've got 1 more minute. Pull a new one. I don't think the controller is the problem. I guarantee you that if somebody else had to play with this
Doug, can we get
godforsaken
a toe
controller...
check? I just
with a
stubbed my
half-second
toe
delay.
while lying immobile in this hospital bed during open heart surgery. Ouch.
I technically could stub my toe if I, like, swing it really
We
hard
can't
at my
see your
desk.
hands, Doug. We must assume you're going for option 1.
Alright, time for yet another mini-boss.
The long delays between your stubbed toe checks are giving me anxiety. Can we just get a foot cam going so we can keep an eye on things down there?
No.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. This is the tension of the stream, though. This is what makes it such a good idea. Wait, can I go for this yet? No, I can't. I want to go for one of the fun... Oh, wait, I can go for the secrets in Bianco Hills. I just realized. Ooh, okay. Alright, that one was too complex. Simplify it, please. Simple. We need an idea. If it happens, the stream ends.
Hey Doug, can we get a nut cam or nut check every 5 minutes?
What if my dog sits down on the couch? Pajama will just randomly come up to the couch and then, like, wander and sit down. We get a camera focused on Pajama and just watch, and then we play Elden Ring. If Pajama sits down on the couch, the streams ends. That's actually really good.
Hey Doug, I love how you're always yourself, no
I don't
matter
have
how
a
out
dog.
of place it might feel in the moment.
Thank you, JJ. So do I have to play Elden Ring? Or is it
We
saying
only
the dog
require
one
the
would
toe
only
checks to
count if
make
I'm
sure
also
they
playing
don't
Elden
go to
Ring?
pass nip place, if you know what I mean. Also, you did technically kill Yi, so are you married or? Is Flood pissing, vomiting, or nutting?
He's not nutting water. Step 1, get a dog.
I meant Bjorn Big
No, I don't
his
think I have
nipple
to
off
play
while
Elden
he
Ring.
stubbed his toe
Because at
and
least if I
makes him
die in
nut.
this game, something happens. Nothing happens if I play Elden Ring. There is no chance.
Hello from the Joe Bullet stream.
There's
the
no
other
benefit to
divorced
playing Elden
channel.
Ring.
We wanted to say we appreciated your people coming over to say hi.
Can I come up here? Oh, no, I have to break the box.
One of the best or worst streams of all time. No in between.
Okay.
But to be honest, Doug, you have such a charming personality, especially for someone who makes everyone around them uncomfortable.
Thank you. That's so kind of you. Oh, I can just do this. Never mind. I cannot just do that.
Which do you love more, your dog pajama or your duck scrimblow?
Boy, this game. I'm telling you guys, I am being FR. It is the controller.
We
This
could
is a
look for a live
disaster to
stream
play.
with a dog.
With a
Then it ends if he gets on a couch. Just reminding you that you lost to bunnies.
I don't even know what that means, though. I'm not that emotionally torn up about it yet.
Not to nitpick, but you should do the opposite of nit, push.
How do I... Nope. That? Okay.
Yes, you are.
Okay, this is where I started. No. Who put Mario in a cage? I don't know, man. Look, we're all just waiting for 2 minutes from now. I've never done this normally because I normally have a real controller. And I can actually just play the game. What is the point of any of these? They don't go anywhere.
Damn, Doug, you have such a great sense of style. Too bad it's not for anyone with eyes.
What is the point of any of this? We're all waiting for the anger nut.
Hey, genuine question. Have you considered getting a pet?
Down here. I've considered it, I guess, technically. How do I get off? How do I get off? Hello? Oh.
A Quatagik dropping a diss track, pouting face emoji, fire emoji. Here's $3 more so that your bank account can get to
Why
the
is that
same number of
invert?
seconds you've been alive. Also, nut check.
Still good.
Hi Doug, we need a bank account check to know how much we have to donate to finally end this. Bye, Doug.
You don't need a bank account check. It is below. I tell you, okay. You didn't even check. I'll tell you if it's
Hey Doug,
getting close to a
thoughts on
billion.
doing a future stream where we pick the 7 best eye characters you've
Please
made,
don't kill
give
me.
them each a continent or planet, and then doing
Still
eye
under a
invasion
billion.
rules but with the eye. Or doing eye invasion but with iDoug versus iTwitch chat.
Oh, that could be funny. That's AI invasions are already so chaotic, though.
Do you even have a wife?
Okay. If I marry a dog, then we can knock out 2 dogs with 1 stone. All right. Hey, we need another idea. I am playing Mario Sunshine. I am playing in my home.
Does
I don't have a
butt
dog.
nut
I don't
count?
have a wife.
Slash
I'm not
slash this
nutting
message
right
was
now.
sponsored by
What is the
Google Play.
thing that might actually happen in my stream? A Doug on Twitch with the thing that would happen.
Yo, this little man trying to beat me,
And
but he
w-
lost
and then
to a
if it
bunch
happens, the
of
stream
bunnies, and
ends.
he's bad at 2 deep
Jesus, take the wheel.
platforms, and he's bald and nuts to nipples and stubbed his toe. It's over. Doug, I won the beef.
Thank you.
Fire emoji.
20 gifted
Fire
subs
emoji.
from
Fire
Stream ends if
emoji.
somebody breaks into my
White
home.
twins
I don't
and
have that many locks. It's actually very possible.
Thank you, NIPPLIN, for gifting 20 subs. That is incredibly generous of you. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but I appreciate it very much. Really felt like I was helping to guide it towards something that's grounded.
It's a 2-year
And
subscription.
he did, to his
That's
credit,
cash
ground
in the
it in
trash.
the place that I live. So that was good of him, I guess. Dox yourself and we can make sure the stream ends. That's true. No, you
Jesus,
are
take
right.
the wheel.
Kyle McBumhole, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. That is very kind. I appreciate it. Thank you for not having nipple in your username. Oh my god.